And let me just sign on to it. Yeah, my bad. So I'm sorry about that, you guys. All right, welcome in, you guys. I know that the time said 9 o'clock on here, but that was a mistake. It's 8 o'clock. I had advertised 8 o'clock, so we're gonna stick with that plan. All right, let me just go live on YouTube. Hi, Katie Pants. Oh my gosh, I just realized that my time slots, it said 9 o'clock, but I just switched it. Okay, what in the world is going on? Oh, I have to change because I started a new channel about celiac disease. So we have to switch accounts and go to Jolie Flips Vintage. Okay, and then home. Oh, goodness. View your channel. Live. Okay, wait a minute. This is really crazy. Content. Live. Okay, I'm almost there. Take a look at my shop. Lots of things. I think 61 items or something, but they're littles. They're little things. All right, save, and we should be good. I have you guys in the box today because they're little things. So we're going to look at this. Oops, let me just move this. I'm in Boca, so that my setup is a little different, and I get a little flustered because there's a lot of, it's different, you know? I don't know, this light box is a little dirty. It's a different setup than in Fort Lauderdale. Okay, welcome in, guys. I think I have 2 pre-bids. Let me see. 1 and 2. I hope you guys are having a really good Thursday. I kept telling everyone it was Friday because I'm in weekend mode. All right. So maybe that went to stage first. Okay, welcome in, everyone. Take a look at the shop, but if you want, just hang out. I'm going to show everything. If you're watching over on YouTube and on Facebook, please come on over to knickknacks.net. It's NIKNAX.net. This is the only live selling platform that we sell on. And if I am new to you, I am a YouTuber with my husband, and our YouTube name is Jolie Flips Vintage, and we just came up with a new channel, and it's called Sunshine and Celiac for all of our celiac and gluten-free peeps. It's basically going to be it's basically going to be like every restaurant I go to, or new places, or maybe try out items that are gluten-free at the grocery store. It's going to be a fun channel. It's not going to be something that we're going to be all involved in as much as Jolie Flips, but it's definitely going to be fun. So, hi, Carrie Pantalones. Welcome. Happy Thursday. All right, let's get started. Okay, hi, I'm Labrakis. Okay, so the first thing I have is this iridescent dichroic glass bird sun catcher. It really is prettier than what you're seeing on screen. So it's got like a milk glass, slag glass kind of thing going on. Hi, Danita Pants. And it's got a slag glass right there. And then it has like a contrasting greens, clear green. And then this is my favorite, like anything oil, slicky, or iridescent. I'ma like it. I'ma like it a lot. All right. So we're going to, hi, Letitia Pants. So we're going to run it now. If you have any questions about like measurements, condition, I'll tell you the condition. I know. Oh, thanks, Christy. Thank you. Was that a pre-bid? I think. Yeah. Thanks, Christy. I appreciate that. Yeah, the condition is all in the listing and also measurements. So just click on that. If you want to check shipping, all you have to do is click on the actual listing at the bottom. The item. Thanks, Christy. It's really pretty, and it's ready to hang. It's really detailed, right? Congratulations, Christy Pantalons. You got that, friend. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Hi, Vines Vintage. All right, and I think the next thing I have is this Jim Shore Small Angel. It's kind of sad because it says until we meet. And so I just put it for $5 because I felt like whoever does purchase this might just need this in their life, and it looks like Nancy Pants came to pre-bid on that one. So it's so pretty. Jim Shore. And then I'm going to run it right now. I think it's up to 8. All right, there it goes. It is really, really pretty. It's very detailing. One of my favorite things about Jim Shore is just the scrolling everywhere, right? Scrolling on the hair, the scrolling on the water. It's just amazing. I actually found a piece. There's a little scuffy here, just so you know. It's not a chip. It's a scuffy on the A. One of my craziest finds is something that looks nothing like Jim Shore, but it has his signature on the back. Nancy, you got that, friend. I will give this to you when you get back, I guess, unless we can manage to see each other before you leave. But I don't know. Let's see, the 7th. Thank you guys for your bids. Let's see. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm pretty booked up this week. When you get back, then we'll meet up. You're welcome, friend. Thank you. Sweet. All right, no more pre-bids. So let's get started. Let's do these 2 little mini recycled cruette sets. I love these things. All right, come pick me up. All right, so they're recycled glass. They're vintage. And I really love cobalt blue. So I thought this was really great. You just need corks. It's not ground or anything, but obviously you need corks. So they are hand blown. Look at that pontil scar. Real nice. No chips or cracks. Cobalt blue handle, applied handle. And then the rim is cobalt. And then you have this like nice, thick Mexican glass. And you leave early on Monday. Okay, yeah. I quite a bit of things to do this week. Not even for Jolie flips, but for my dad and stuff. But as you know, I had the car trouble. Today was like $700 later. I got everything fixed. I had recalls and everything. Ugh. But okay. You're busy too, yeah. So you're going to get the whole set just starting at $5, and that is going super duper cute vintage little cruette set. You could also use it for like a plant or something, like lavender sprigs or something, but I thought they were really cute because they were small. So you could put oil and vinegar and set it on the table. Date night, perfect for a couple. Little soy sauce dispensers. Put gluten-free right here and add them, my tamari, and add them with his regular soy sauce right there. All right, let me see what else I can put up on the screen. You guys, not 60 items. I have 82 items up for auction. So, yes. All right, let me pull. I have stuff in the bags still, too, so bear with me. I have very, very small space here, so if you hear me like going like, it's because I'm struggling. We just got home right now. Adam's like, your show says 9 o'clock, but it was advertised for 8, so it was a mistake on my part. All right, let's see. I want to find this little dish. I had a green one, and I believe Bandit got the green one. But you don't know what I'm talking about yet, so I have to find it. Where is this dish? Oh, and I have a micro mosaic box. Okay, this is a vintage Hughes and Brews little atomic cat dish. This one's blue. This is just sticker gunk. There are no chips or cracks on it. Yeah, Hughes and Brews, made in Thailand. Super cute little trinket dish. Hand painted. Going for $12 if anyone is interested in that. Hi, Candy Smith. Atomic cat. I had a black cat that looked just like that. He was really funny. Then we're going to do the Hershey's Kiss. I do have everything set at 30 seconds, which I know is long to some people, but I feel like it gives you time to really look at the item and maybe even think about it. And then, I feel like 30 seconds is a good one. Yeah. Thank you guys for looking. I'm going to leave it there. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is, let's find the little Hershey Kiss. Well, you know what? I'll show the fairy lamp because I have it right up here. So these go for about $40 to $50. I'm starting it at $20. It's a mini glass fairy lamp. So it has like no issues whatsoever. It's by Tierra Indiana company. And here's the daisy shade that goes over it. I just thought that was really cool because it was small. So I'm going to start it for $20 if anyone's interested in that one. Fairy lamp. I did have a pink one once. I sold the pink one for $60. So the colors do matter. The clear ones go for about $40. Got that one. Let me see what else I got. Oof. Be prepared, y'all. 82 items. And then I'm going to have you guys like just look at the things I ran if you're thinking about it, because at the end I usually show the items again, but I forgot to do it last time, and I won't do it for 80 something items. That's a lot. But you could always go in and see what I did run. All right, let me put that over here. I'm also surrounded by foxes. Adam and I keep buying TY baby foxes. I mean, we've got a lot of them. All right, let's see. Welcome in, folks. I do shows, I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday steadily now. And then I will pop in every once in a while during the week. I know I have not put out a video for you guys yet, but I will later on today. All right, so small, it'll probably be real late or in the morning that it'll actually upload because it takes a while. So I do have one of these. I don't know if they're Murano, but I have had one in the past that said Murano on it. This one was just like, it didn't say it, but it doesn't feel like cheap glass, like cheap Chinese glass. It doesn't feel like that. It's a small Hershey Kiss. It's art glass, and it's not signed. It's just really pretty though. And it's one of the bigger ones. They're usually pretty small. So I'm going to run it for 20. And that's going, hi, Lowens. Welcome in, friend. I don't know the name. There's a lot of new people that just came in that I haven't seen the name before. You want to check out if you're a Frank Lloyd Wright fan, I've been asked by 2 separate people to do a Frank Lloyd Wright inspired mid-century show. So I did it, and most of it is uploaded. I'll upload a little more tomorrow. There's some pre-bids already. I think one of my Batosi's has a pre-bid on it. I have a big Batosi, and I have that for $2.95 because there's like a chip in it, which is not surprising for Batosi's. They usually always have chips on them. But that one actually goes for about $400. It's an extra large one. So I have it for $2.95. So if anyone's interested in that, take a look at that. That's going to be my show. Is it tomorrow? No, probably. It's on Saturday. All right, let's do an owl vase. Okay. Oh, and I have the cutest little owl. Let me find this vase. Boy, I'm glad I didn't start it at 9 because then we'd be here all night with all of these items. Okay. So sorry. Give me 1 second, I'll find it. There's a search button to find the items, but for some reason my phone doesn't like it, and every time I try to search an item, it'll just freeze and then I would have to come out. All right, here's this little vase. This one I got just the other day. Yeah, it's going to be a good one, Carrie. It's going to be so fun. Okay, so he's so cute. He's pottery. He's mid-century stoneware. Very cool. He looks like no one's actually even used it. Yeah, I love it. We'll start it for only $8 if anyone likes it. You can definitely use them as an air plant. It is so cute. What's up, Rachel? For those of you just coming in, I just ran like quite a few things, I think, like maybe 4 or 5 things. So take a look at that. But I also have 80 something items. So that may take a while. You're probably all just looking. You're looking right now at all of it. It is so cute. Yeah, that was a very expensive trip to the, when you go to the dealership and you're like, I'm going to get my car maintained. It's going to be, that's it, just $20 and I'm going to be out of there. You're going to get your, $20. You can't get an oil change for $20 anymore. But in the past you could. You go in there and it was like $700 later. And I was like, why is it when I'm spending it for a thrift store, I'm totally fine. But when it comes to like things I need to do or like bills, I'm like, ugh. I guess we're all like that. Maybe. All right, let me find this sucker. Here it is. Okay, so this one I do think is Murano. It's nicely polished. It doesn't say, but it's ground. So I learned today that there's a difference between a Ponto scar and just being ground. I don't know. One of my viewers said something. But I do think it's a Murano. I think it's a Sommerso. You know, like the Sommerso vases. But anyway, there's no chips or cracks. I'm going to start it at 20 if anyone is interested in that. So Sommerso is Italian for submerged. So it means that they submerged like a different color of glass into another one. So that's what that is. Oh, and I always say this. I know that there's other shows, so feel free. We're like a community, so feel free to pop in and out. You don't have to stay on my show the entire time. I have a lot of things too, so you know. So don't worry. When you leave and come back, I'll probably still be here. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Hi, Adam.
Hello. Do you remember like when I thought Sommerso was the guy's name?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Adam thought it was like an artist's name. He's like, "Oh, who's
I found a Sommerso.
Oh, thank you." Nancy says hi.
Hey, Nancy.
Oh, I love you too. So you guys, this does glow. It's Fenton style. I can't say it's Fenton because I have no idea. But it does glow. It has a manganese glow. We're so full. We just ate so much. Okay, we're going to start at $8. Oh, thanks, Margie. I really appreciate that. Margie said you're awesome.
Me?
Yeah, you. He needed to hear that today. It was just like, one of those days where like you encounter people and it's just like one day after one thing after the next.
I appreciate it. And you know what? I think you're awesome.
Oh, see? Because somebody actually appreciated Adam today. Thanks, Margie.
It's just one of those days.
Yeah, it's one of those days where you just can't wait for it to end. You're like, oh, the sun is setting. Thank you guys for looking at that. Oh, what's going to happen is I'm going to start piling things up here. And that's a problem. All right, let me move this stuff. We don't have like a basket or something, right? Well, something where I can separate the items I ran. It's okay.
A laundry basket.
Oh, thanks, Margie. You don't owe me anything, Nancy. That was a present. Oh, thank you. We're just crazy.
I can bring you a box, like a 8x8.
No, we're good. All right. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Hi, Karen Pants. Lots of items on tonight, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know why. I got crazy when I want to show you guys stuff. I'm going to do the micro mosaic, and then I see the pre-bid on the little vase. I'm going to grab that too. But I have a really good experience with Honda dealerships. So that was a highlight. And then we met a really nice Uber girl while we were waiting for our car. We Ubered to a sushi place. And she was really fantastic. Let me find this item. Move to stage. Okay, this is really intricate. One of the larger ones that I have found. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm a little tired today, but I'm okay. All right, so the mosaic tiles in there are actually glass. I don't know. I hope that's not like insulting. Like maybe you guys already knew that, but I want to let you know that the mosaic part is glass, just in case you didn't know and you thought it was clay or something. So this one has nothing wrong with it. This is an older piece too. I had to get in there with Q-tip to clean out most of it. This is older. And you could also tell by the brass that it's a little worn in the brass. Somebody used this. This is a pillbox. It is beautiful. Hi, Debbie. And also, when you get these boxes, please know that you can take these parts out and wash them. Definitely. So this one's a special one. You could tell when they're newer too. This is a little muted over time. The colors get muted, the glass. All right, that's going for 40 in case anyone is interested in the box. Now you don't have to use it for pills. You can put your rings or something in it. A lock of hair. I know that's weird, but I do have a lock of my mom's hair in a Precious Moments trinket box. Yeah, I know it's weird. Like everybody was staring at me at the funeral. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I gotta cut a piece of my mom's hair. I need it. Just want to put it in with her stuff. Tim Minnie's here to. Oh, thanks, Debbie. I really appreciate that. We'll have 4 shows scheduled, so stay tuned. I think tomorrow. What kind of show is tomorrow? I don't even know. What am I doing tomorrow? Oh, I think tomorrow might be jewelry, which I have not even uploaded. Oh, I gotta do that. Sunday is gonna be fun. We're gonna be back here in Boca, and we're gonna do just random mystery stuff again. I know that you guys like that. All right, let me put this box here if anyone changes their mind. Sorry, I know there was a high start, but the older ones go for a little more money. I understand. I cut some of my mom's hair too. You did too? Aw. I know, me too, Debbie. Oh my gosh. That one, it took everything in me to even schedule that show because I'm actually trying to accumulate a lot of Frank Lloyd Wright style stuff from my home one day. But I have a lot. It's okay. So I really thought this would be Irish pottery just because the name Knock, for some reason, I felt like that was an Irish name, but turns out it is German. I looked her up. It is a German artist. She's kind of obscure. And it's German. And it's pretty. And I've showed it a couple of times, so I've reduced it to $5 starts. But yeah, signed by the artist is going for just $5. I do have to get myself to do a dollar start show. That's going to happen. Like everyone knows how much I hate starting things at $1. I know, Debbie, it's going to be hard. Yeah, it is kind of tigerish. It looks like she went crazy, like spazzed out with this. And I think that's what I love the most about it. She like just took a paintbrush or a glaze and she just threw it. Like it must have been fun for her to make. All right, Tanya, you got that one. Congratulations, friend. When is coming to you? Yeah. Did I get it right? I thought so. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Who rated me? You're welcome. Thank you so much. I'll put it right here. Scottish Ann, welcome in. Oh, you guys, little green turtles. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Please follow Little Green Turtles. That was so nice of you. I really appreciate that. I hope to return that to you. Oh, if you're ever on at nighttime. All right, let me get this. Sometimes I do pretty late. I'm gonna start maybe doing. Let me not say things. I'm an overachiever. But I want to start doing like overnights, at least like maybe Saturday or not Sundays, that's for sure, because I always got so much to do on Mondays. But all right, guys, this one I've exhausted my search on this one, so I know you don't see this because you love little turtles. Do I even have any turtles tonight? I don't even think so. I did buy a cute little jar today with a turtle on it, a pottery turtle. I know, right? I'm getting too old. I don't know what I'm doing. But when I was on another platform, I would go on all night. I'd be on and on and on all night. Okay. So I know you're seeing cobalt blue and white because we're under the light. I could actually see all the colors. There's something you're not seeing. There's purple, there's green, and I think there's pink. Isn't that crazy? And then there's all this applied cobalt. But it's good art glass. I'm going to start it for 12, and that's going. Thank you, Christy Pants. Oh, there's the green. You could really see it there. This whole thing is green. I don't know. Found myself a little mini glass vase. Thanks, Lisa, and thank you, Christy. I really appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'm trying to do a little bit of everything for everybody. Minis, jewelries, mid-century. If you request it, I can do it. I have a really big inventory. If you request it, I can do it. Just not like, I don't have a lot of like weird things, or Victorian style things. Some things like porcelain. I could probably do a show of porcelain. But when I say weird things, I mean like, like ugly mugs, like the ugly face mugs, stuff like that. Congratulations. You got that one. Beautiful bee. Thank you guys for your bids. I really like that. You're welcome. It's so cool. Put it under the light when you get it so you can see what I'm talking about. You guys, I'm going to start this for $1 because it's just spun glass. But I'm going to turn this off. Hold on. The light, because I want to show you what it does. It's battery operated. Oh, it's not even that dark, but you could see it. Okay. Yeah, if it's like real dark, it's cool. And it changes colors. Green. Then you got, let's see what else. What color is that? Like a pink? And then there's going to be a purple, and there might be a yellow. Anyway, it's microfiber. There's a green again. So I just thought it was pretty. It's battery operated, and I thought somebody might want this. Spun glass. And if you watch my channel, you know spun glass is not my favorite, and I'll tell you why. It's not that it's not pretty. It's just that one time, I'm like traumatized. One time I went to an antique mall and I bought a ton of, it was like someone's entire lot of spun glass animal figurines. When I got home, like, I don't know what happened in the car, but like, most of it was broken. And then I just deemed it like way too fragile for me to care to buy anymore. So, but I thought this was cute, and I'm a September baby. And there's a September thing there. So I'm going to start it for $1 if anyone's interested. I do combine shipping. Super cute. And you can hang it on your tree or something. Thanks, Christy Bands. Battery's all good in there. Spun glass. Is anyone else a fan of spun glass? You know what else I'm not going to pick up anymore? Adam, what is the name of those critter things that I bought with the mice? I got home and they all broke. Oh, it was awful. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Something creatures or critters. You got that one, Debbie. Congratulations, friend. That one is coming to you. I will put it aside for you. It changes colors. Okay, another thing that oh wait, no, I gotta take this off. Remove stage. I gotta pick the stuff that I have up here already. Okay, I have this Clausenet egg. Let me see if I can find it. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I have this little Murano bird. Okay, this one is Venetian glass. I bought this from a booth going out. I offered a price and she bought a bunch of them. I bought a bunch of them. Thanks. It was the blue stone. Aw. It is? I'm 26. Are you a Libra or are you a Virgo? Are you early or later? Oh, wait. I feel like we knew that. I'm not sure. That's awesome. 925. Look at that. It's awesome. Don't you love our stone? I'm obsessed with September in general. I think it's such a beautiful month, and the fall leaves and all that. And so I'm really happy with my birth month and day. Today's pretty cool because then you get to get all prepared for Halloween coming. That's awesome. We have the same birthdays. Lisa and Debbie. Lisa's very close. All right, that's all detailed applied glass. Nothing's broken. Nothing is chipped whatsoever. Even the eyeballs are completely intact. I do have other ones. This is an inclusion. And it looks like a little bit of the glass has eviscerated over here, just so you know that happened. So when they blew it, it just came out. All right, so I'm going to run this for 20 if anyone is interested in that one. Super pretty colors, very, very detailed. Opaline, white. Nice piece. I bought this and I was going to sell it, but now I'm obsessed with this ring. Can't do it. When you become obsessed with something, can't do it. I know what Adam's doing. I can hear him. You're looking at your Magic the Gathering cards. I know the binder sound. All right, I found this little owl the other day. Find him. He's so detailed. I rescued a baggie and he was in it. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. He's redware. he's perfect. Nothing's wrong with him at all. His glaze is rich and green, terracotta, slip glaze, and then carved. So he's a style of a rinconada. Rinconada just means corner art because of the way they cut it. But then there's the brand Artigiani Rinconada. So very cool piece. I'm going to run it for $12 for the little owl. He's got rich colors, but I don't think you guys are really seeing it. And then, let's see what else I could show you next. You know what I've been getting a lot? Like picking up a lot of those little Asian kind of stands for paperweights. If I get them at a decent price, I pick them up every time because I think that we're going to need it. I think we're going to need it. You know what I mean, cutie? I picked up 2 today for 99 cents. All right, and this is my last egg. Oh, Debbie Jo, I'm in Wisconsin. Ooh, I vacationed in Sarasota in the spring. My husband rolled his eyes when I was thrifting there, and I said, I think Sam was here recently in a video, and I'm pretty sure she picked these candles. Oh my gosh, I probably did. I touch everything. I touch everything. And then sometimes I get to the register and realize there's a crack in something. That's awesome. Aw. And sometimes I leave things too. I'll say it on the video. I'll leave this for you guys. Oh, that's smart, Katie. Oh, Debbie. Oh, so sweet. Oh, y'all are so nice to me. Thank you. Thank you for being nice. Montessori brain. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's a thing. There's a Montessori school right here next to where Adam's dad lives. And I'm always thinking in my head, like, hey, I went there. I went to Montessori. Okay. You left them? I also left them. So this one's kind of fun. So you're going to get this little wooden lacquered base. Okay. And you're going to get the hand-painted ceramic cloisonne style egg. This one's pretty large. There's a butterfly and what is that, a chrysanthemum? I think that's what that is. Oop, I didn't even bring it to stage. Silly Sam. Sorry guys. Looking through 80 something listing. Here it is. Okay, this one's an older piece too. They hand painted it. No chips, no cracks with the base. I would put museum wax down there though, because it can fall off easily. Just a little gust of wind will knock it right over. That's going for $20. Just like I also left them. I have a metal cloisonne egg coming, but it doesn't have a stand. Hello, Sasha Spumoni. Again, if you guys are watching over on YouTube, I am Jolie Flips Vintage. My name is Samantha. And hi, sweet friend. How are you, Heather? And please consider subscribing to our channel if you like thrifty goodness. We have over 800 videos, and we just started a new channel called Sunshine and Celiac, where we're going to review restaurants in South Florida mostly. And also, hi. And also, try out different gluten-free stuff just to help people out. I do have a master's in clinical education, so I can give you some tips. I can legally give you some health advice. So that'll be good. All right, let me, during the episodes, let me put this up. So this was a 1970s egg. What color was the butterfly? Oh, let me see. You're exhausted. Oh, I get it. The back to school thing. Yeah, no, I get it. So one of the butterflies is blue and one of them is pink. There might be another one. No, there's a bud and there's a yellow chrysanthemum. It was kind of cute. This one's from the 70s. There's a little bit of a ding right down there at the bottom. Yeah, it looks like it got slammed or something. So, but you know what? I didn't see that. Let me change that to me change that to 12. Oops. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm stuck on the screen. We'll see if give it a second. Hey. Oh no, I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to go out and come back in. I'll be right back, y'all. Sorry, guys. Sometimes we get stuck. All right, let me just sign back on to, I got to sign back onto YouTube. Sorry about that. Okay, here. And then just go to channel customization, channel content, here, YouTube Studio, content, live. And then we'll just go again, and then we have to customize it too to avoid trolls. Subscribers. Okay, there we go. And then save. Sorry about that. All right, so let me restart the auction. Okay, so yeah, so there's just like a little ding right there. What I was trying to do, let's see if it'll get stuck again. I was trying to remove this from stage, then going back to the store and finding it and then editing it like that to make it 12. Okay, here we are. Edit item. I'm actually going to do it for 8 because I don't like that I didn't know that. Okay, move to stage. All right, so it is 1970s. So it's not open work. So open work would have some pieces between the bars that are not filled. This one's all filled, so it's super smooth, almost like Japanese cloisonné. So this is surprisingly smooth for what it is. The ding is on the bottom, but everything else is just perfect. So it's really fascinating how they make cloisonné. You should look it up on YouTube if you haven't, if you don't know. So it's very intricate. They have to put down like these rings of brass and then fill them. It's very, and you know, with the colors and stuff, it's very awesome. All right, we're gonna start it for just $8. It's pastel colors, so if that's kind of like your thing, that's pastel. A little ding on the bottom, but it is pretty old. I don't like saying that. It's not old, it's vintage. In my head, I live in the late 60s, even though I wasn't even born until 86. But in my head, I've been reincarnated. I'm from the 60s. In my head. All right, thank you guys for looking at that. All right, let's do this cute little thing here. I see the pre-bud on the bird, but it's in another bag, but I'll get to it. Okay, let's find... You have to see this little deer. He's so cute. Let me find it. It's going to be a whole lot of searching tonight. Okay. I'm going to put it here so you can look at it. It's like a little fawn. And then I will find him. Here he is. All right, he's sleeping. He is hand painted. He is so cute and very, very detailed. I have no idea who made it. I want to say it's very Franklin Minty, you know, but it's so soft. If my mom was alive, I probably would have kept him because she really loved little deer, deer. I'm fond of him. Carriel has always got the good ones. So he is bisque pottery. I'm going to start him at 12. He's really cute. It's actually a trinket dish, but I wouldn't bother it. I would just leave it alone for it to rest. I wouldn't put any rings in it. But, you know, the fall's coming. That's really cute decor. And he's really intricate, very detailed, the paint. And no chips and no cracks on this guy. I'm going to leave him right here so he can tempt you. All right, let me see what else. Oh, I have Swarovski. This is like a real crystal. It's actually marked on the bottom. This is probably the most high-end thing I have. Oh, maybe. Oh, well, I have another one, but it's all chipped up. I mean, it's chipped up on the back, so I really reduced the price on that. Okay. Yeah, let me show you guys that first. Okay, so this is pretty insane. It's part of my Misfit collection. So again, if you guys watch me on YouTube, you know that I buy things that are high end, even if they're like chipped, and I'll keep it on for my own collection. Like if it's something really good like this, because in good condition, this is worth over $200. It's a pufferfish paperweight, Millefiori Murano with the gold leaf, gold flake, and they spray it like it's on top. So be very careful if you clean it, if anyone buys this, and if you clean it, it will take the gold off. So you can't, but the back is broken, this piece. So it would have just been a little bit. But the rest of it is good. So if you displayed it this way, it's okay. So I'm going to start it for 12. That's a nice chunk of Murano. Here I am, Michelle. Yeah, he does have that. And he's part of my Misfit collection. I've actually thought of doing a Misfit show, but I don't want to sell broken things. I don't want to do a whole show where I'm selling broken things. I'm good. I'm good. His Millefiori-ness is amazing. If you guys change your mind, let me know. He'll stay in my vintage collection if anything, but unfortunately he might have taken a tumble. Thank you so much, friend. Samantha's Misfit collection. I've got quite a bit of stuff in my Misfit collection. Yeah, he's really cute. He is really cute. Congratulations, friend. That one is yours. It's coming to you. I think you're going to love him. He just has a little bit of flawsies. That's all. We all have flaws. All right. Let me see. Okay, the Christmas tree. Beep, 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 beep. I found one of these Christmas trees, but it has a candle holder at the end. There's a little bit of wax in it. I could probably get that out. I just kind of noticed it. All right, let me find this. It is a glass Christmas tree. I know you guys are used to seeing just the Christmas tree, but this one's with a little candle, so that's going to look really cute in a village. Like if you put a battery-operated one in there, that's going to be cool if you're making a village. So I'm going to start that for $12. It is hollow inside. Very nice. Hand blown. Or is it pressed? Nope, it's hand blown. Hello, our rowdy ranch girl. I like the name. Thank you so much, friend. I really appreciate it. It's a good one. Oh, you're welcome. Around Christmas time, I try to accumulate a lot of these, like the actual glass trees to bring to you guys, so that'll come soon. Thank you, Tanya. That is yours. Thank you so much. Put it there for you. I have a really cool retro box here. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Your little package you're gonna get with all the littles. Littles bring me joy, especially since I'm running out of space. Okay, let's see. I always do that, like at the brink of running out of space. I'm like, what do I do? But then it kind of gets manageable somehow. All right, this one is also from the 70s, early 70s. I have some larger trees like that. He will fit right in. Oh, be cute to put a little candle in that one too. I have some of the larger ones too. I have some signed ones too that I'm going to bring around Christmas time unless they get sold. All right, guys. So I got to tell you about this retro trinket dish. I know I wrote dish. I meant box. Sorry. Okay. All of that's like Incolay material, and that's all intricately carved. And we're right down to the center. It's really, really awesome. And then different colors also. And then see inside of it. And then carved. That's the bottom. Really neat. Love the carving. Okay, that's going for 12. I know. I love it so much. Just the detail is, and in the late 60s, early 70s, everything was like flower, flowers, flower power. So you could see how much they really took care of it, took care of the detail in this. So, well, thank you so much, Margaret. It is so beautiful. In person, it's even prettier. I feel like singing like All the Leaves Are Brown and the Sky is Gray when I see this. Congratulations, Margaret. That one is yours, friend. I will send that to you. I'm almost done with most of my packing, but if you bought from me and you haven't gotten a notice that your package got sent out, then this will be combined with the rest of your stuff. Like the shipping will be combined too. So, all right. Any Arizona peeps in the house? I got a vintage shot glass for you. There's a Roadrunner on it. I don't know why. We must have a lot of people from Arizona down south, down here in South Florida. I find a ton of Arizona stuff, which is cool. I'm actually going to be driving right through Arizona, so on our way to LA at the end of October. Goodness, where is this? Okay. So it is a Libby mid-century Arizona shot glass with the Roadrunner on it. He's atomic style. He's so cute. And I'm going to start it at $8. You can use shot glasses as air plant holders. Are people still doing air plants? There was like an obsession with it for a long time. Arizona. I've never been, so I'm very excited. Adam wants to find that, I guess there's like a big observatory or something where people just set up and with their equipment. So we're going to bring our equipment. Thank you guys for looking at that one. I will put it aside. What have I not run here? Okay. The owls. Okay, got some vintage owls coming your way. This it's interesting. I had to get in there with Q-tip and I still wasn't able to get everything out, but it's pretty old. Let me find this one. Owls, where are you? I'm going to set the owls down while I look for it. It's 87. You know what I'll do next time is I'll bring my iPad because then I could just search for it with my iPad real quick. All right, these are some vintage double owls. They're resin carved. Nothing's wrong with them except for the little gunk a little bit in there. I tried to get a lot of it out with the Q-tip. It's just older. There's some writing from the store. It's the back of it, and it's carved. We'll start it for only $8. To Plant Lady? Oh, Courtney. She came back for a little while, and then she disappeared again. I should message her. And yeah, I should message her and see what's up. She's a physician assistant, so likely she's, busy with work. And I know she had just moved into a house too, so I met her like shortly before she moved in. Or I think she moved in already. Thank you so much, friend. Yeah, and probably just life takes over. I know she had a good time coming back, but then, I don't know, disappeared again. Congratulations. That one is yours, friend. They are so, so cute. Very mid-century. Those ones. Love it. Here, let me do the, oh, these are just so cute, you guys. Okay, let me find it. Look. It's artist signed BB. At first, I thought for sure these are project pieces, but they're not. They're Betty Bowman. She's a well-known artist. Her stuff can go for up to, if you look up Betty, Bettie Bowman or Bauman, I don't know much about this artist, but some of the things can go up pretty high. So this one I think was probably 40, 50, maybe a little more. I mean, the comps were everywhere and it looked like it really depended where you sold it, you know? But I'm going to start it for 20. If you guys are interested in it, they're Inuits and it is signed by the artist. So it's modernist style, really minimalist. I love that. So that's going for $20. So stinking cute. They're having so much fun. Betty Boomin. Kids on a. They put snowboard. Is it a snowboard? I don't know. You know, when I'm coming up with things to say for listings, it's really funny, especially if it's 80 something items. Like I don't even know what I'm saying at that point. Like after that, it's a luge. Thank you, Karen. It is really pretty. Karen Boss Lady. I love the name. It's so good. Hi, Dollar. A luge. Is that how you say it? A luge? All right, let me look here. All right. So next up I have this is open work. Hello. Okay. So open work is some parts are not filled like that. So it just depends like what type of cloisonne person are you? I am on all of it. I love all of it. So this is going to be great for Christmas time. Also, I love the pink and white flowers at the top. That's a detail that is hidden because if it's like this, you don't know unless you're looking. And the ornate handle. I've showed this several times. So now I just put it for 8. So we'll start it and that's going. Got a nice blue underneath and it's enameled with no issues. Poinsettias ready for Christmas time. That's how it would hang on your tree. And it's metal. Thank you, Tanya. You're getting all the deals. No more snow. No more snow. Oh, gosh. Here, I wish I had snow sometimes. That one is yours, friend. Congratulations. I will combine that with your package. I wish I did see some snow in the winter. It's just like this the entire time. A little less hot, but it's an ongoing. It's just hot all the time. Some people call that paradise. I call that I need to be in the AC ASAP. Our electricity bill was so high this month because it's just we're blasting the AC. Here's an aircraft carrier. It's a die cast pencil sharpener. I know some of you guys collect this, and I just did not want to start it for more than 5. I showed it one time, another time, and I started it for 12. But it's so cute. Look at the little airplanes. It's die cast. And like I said, some people collect it. So if this is something that you collect, I got one for you. Going for $5. A little aircraft carrier. Pencil sharpener. Isn't this so cute? Thank you so much. It's marked right there. I got this one in Palm Beach County. World Thrift. That's everyone's favorite thrift store on my channel. People will say, this one's my favorite one that you go to. I've been giving these to myself. Oh, really? Oh, so this one's kind of different. Oh, I hope he enjoys that one. Thank you so much. I'm going to add this to your collection. Okay. What about a romantic elephant? I was actually at this thrift store again today. I was looking for more of these because I thought it was so cute. He has some tanks and loves airplanes. Oh, it's perfect. I wonder if he has that one already. It seemed a little obscure when I was looking it up. All right, so here's the vintage romantic elephant with piano, and there's a bird to assist him with this. He's like, you stand there, look cute with your flowers and your bow, and I'll play the piano for yo girl. That's how he said it, yo girl. And it's hand painted. He's older. cute, Valentine's in February, or if you just want to tell someone you love something sweet with this, give them a message, put this on it. That's going for $8. I just love the little bird. I thought that was so darn cute. He's like, I'm going to help. That's the way I read it. And his trunk is up, which to a lot of people means good luck. All right. Thank you guys for looking at that one. I'm going to show you a little squirrel ornament. This one's Vintage Christmas. He's a little squirrel. I actually got this from Charlene. You know her as Peculiar Finds here on Knickknacks. It was part of a lot that I bought from her very early on. He's got little, what are those, pine cones? And he's flocked. He's got a little bit of wear to his flockness. He's thinly flocked. It's not like a whole lot of flocking. And he's bushy-tailed. And he's so cute. A little ornament. I was like looking for, smalls like the whole time. All right, and I found him. So I'm going to start him for just $1. This is super cute. Put on your tree. Vintage Christmas. Oh, that's the bottom. What else? I have more Vintage Christmas coming next. You guys are going to just love this. Oh, poor squirrel. Okay, we'll put him over there. I think what we can do is show all of these. All right, I'm just going to dump them. So you have a whole bunch of these Santas. These are like hard resin Santas, and they're hand painted. They have like friends with them. And then you have this little hand painted wooden thing. And then you have an angel. Her wings are a little fragile, so you have to be careful with that one. See? A little fragile. And then you have just a bunch of these Santas. This one has a wreath. A bunch of them. A whole lot of them. Okay, so those are the hard resin Santas. And then you have a snowman. Hold on. You can hang these. If you have like a small tree, that's real cute, like a mini tree. And then you've got this one. You get this one. And then I don't know what these are. Like that's a drum. Maybe a bell. Him. And everything's hand painted. You get the entire lot. And we will sneak in the squirrel too if you want it. I just have to make sure I take a picture of it. Okay, let's see. Let me find it. I think I took a picture of it like this. I'm going to edit the item. I'm going to put plus squirrel. Squirrel. Oops. Okay, done. And then we'll take a photo of it like that. Next. And then make that the primary photo so that I know. Okay. Update. So you got the whole thing for $12 starting. If anyone's interested, it's okay. And that is going. And they're all vintage. Vintage little Santas. It'd be really funny if you had like a whole village and you put all these little Santas all over the village. I gotta stretch out my leg. All right. Thank you guys for looking at that. Let me just stretch out my legs real quick. Hold on. I'm getting to the point in my age where I can't like sit normally or stand normally. Does anybody have this problem? Like you have to move around a lot. Like what happened? When I was like in my 20s, I was totally fine. It was totally fine. Okay. So we'll put that away. Put that right there. I ran that already. I ran this and this also. Okay. Next, we're going to do the little cat bookmark. And it's also cloisonné. Can you see a pattern? Like, I really like cloisonné, apparently. Somebody on Instagram once said, boy, you love saying that word so much. Yeah, I do. Okay, this is brass. He is so cute. It is vintage, and there's no issues, really. A little bit of wear to the metal, but not much. It's brass. It's so cute. We'll start it for $12 if anyone's interested in that. With the winter coming too, probably a lot of us are going to be reading. If you're like me, anytime I try to read or listen to music. Thanks, Debbie. And so this would be a nice bookmark for your downtime. Believe it or not, it does get pretty cold here. Like, too cold for me because I have a thyroid problem, so I like to stay in. But I would like to look out the window and see snow sometimes, which I don't get. That one's yours, Debbie Pants. Congratulations. It's in super condition. It's really, really good. Coming to you, friend. Oh, that's so nice. Aw. You found it here. Oh, I'm so glad. I got some solid brass for you guys. It is a rocking chair. So I don't know. It's like kind of dollhouse style. Maybe. But it is solid brass. I don't know what you can use it for, but I thought it was really nice. Let me find that. Just in case you need a miniature. It's not even a miniature brass rocking chair. I mean, it's pretty big compared to, like, if you see, like, you could put this guy on top and he'll fall right in. But just the size comparison, you know. I'll start that vintage brass rocking chair for $12 if anyone's interested in that. There's patina on it. I didn't clean the brass. I usually don't clean off patina because I think most people like patina, you know, which is that darkening of the brass that happens with time. Boy, it's a quiet night out here. Probably my father-in-law is sleeping. I don't hear any noise in the kitchen. Thank you guys for looking at this one. I'll put it on the side. Okay, what else? Oh, I have a Hagen Renaker. Cute little porcelain boxer. Hagen Renaker is the perfect thing to have on a mini show. And starting at an insanely good price for a Hagen Renaker French Bulldog. Starting for $12. I don't know if it's a boxer or a bulldog. Online it's saying it's a French Bulldog. I don't know my breeds. I know cats. Oh, no chips or cracks, no repairs, nothing. Thank you guys for looking at him. He's going to sit with the fawn. I'm going to start accumulating things on the side. Okay, let's see. We'll do another dog. This one's a little bigger. He's hand painted. Oops. Okay, let's see. Let me find him. He's a boxer. Okay. And he's hand painted, no issues. He has this tag here. I don't know if there was supposed to be like he has a loop. I don't know if he was supposed to have a tag or something, but he has no chips or cracks. There is a little glaze issue right there. That's a glaze chip, not a ceramic glaze. I'm sorry, not a ceramic chip. I'm so tired. Okay, we're just started at $8 because I think he's missing his little tag. Stocking stuffers. I should have called the show Stocking Stuffers. It was a missed opportunity. All right, now I'm going to put my legs back up. Yeah, that's good. All right, thanks for looking at that, you guys. All right, we got a lot of stuff to go through still. All right, we're going to do the little pewter Madonna with the baby. Let me find this one. Okay. This is vintage. Very, very vintage. Wood and then carved pewter. Very awesome. The textures are really, really cool. There's some glue there. And then this is the back of it. The hinges are a little shaky, but once it's resting, it's like totally fine. So I'm going to start it for 12 if anyone needs that in their life, especially with Christmas coming. If you're Christian or Catholic, that's a perfect little present for someone or for yourself. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to show next. Trying to change it up. Let's see. Yeah, we will do the awesome perfume bottle. All right, thank you guys for looking at that one. Move it right over here. Okay, so this one's signed by Birch. What was his first name again? Oh goodness, let me find it and then I'll tell you. Robert Birch, and this one's an old one, 1993. His stuff goes for so much money. I'm sorry, I have to start it for $50 just because he's a pretty well-known hand-blown artist. Okay, I'm going to show you it first. It's Crackle, which is something that is very rare for him. His glass usually is like borosilicate kind of glass with patterns and things like that. So this is one of his earlier works from 1993. Nothing is wrong with it. It is in perfect condition. I don't think anyone's even used it. Look how the light dances around the Crackle. And then it's signed Birch, 93. So that is fantastic start price too. We're going for 50 and that's going. Oh yeah, of course I can. Yes. I think it's like right next to me too. I don't think I've ever showed you guys this perfume bottle. Just because I collect perfume bottles for myself, but it is a smaller one, so I thought that'd be cute on a mini show. Hi, Nana. How are you, friend? Happy Thursday. I hope your Thursday is going great. So when do the kids go back to school? See, I am so clueless because I don't have kids, but I see parents like frantically getting stuff when I go into like Walmart and stuff. I'm like, it must be coming real close. On Monday. Oh my gosh. That's really coming up. When I was a kid and I had to go back to school, you guys, I was terrified. I don't know why, but I had so much anxiety. Even if I knew I was going to see my friends again, I had so much anxiety. Here in Florida, oh yeah. Oh, I don't know why. I'm so glad that part of my life is over. It was just like, let me grab the owl face. I couldn't wait to grow up. Who's with me on that one? Goodness gracious. I don't know. I always had so much anxiety. Also, don't forget, I'm Canadian. So I moved here at a time where, I was at that age where now I have to try to fit into a whole different school, like a whole new country. So I was always a little nervous. Oh, I got to find this face. A little head face. But luckily everyone was really welcoming here, but I still was always nervous. All right, that's going for only $8. You did too? Yeah, I know, Lulu. Yeah. And I wonder if secretly I didn't have kids because I was afraid. Oh my gosh, look at this. We're tapping into my brain. I wonder if one of the reasons was I was kind of I didn't want them to feel that anxiety. It was like torture for me, the anxiety. I didn't get made fun of or anything. It just, I don't know, new people. Congratulations. That one is yours, friend. No chips or cracks on that. Okay, I should probably pull some stuff out. I see the pre-bids, but they're all in the other bags. Let me see. Let me pull some stuff out, see if I'll run into it. Okay. Let me do the little dachshund first. You're welcome. So here's a little dachshund vase. The flowers are totally intact. You know, I almost wonder if this was like a pincushion holder. I've been adulting since I was 6, babysitting my siblings, helping with homework, feeding them, bathing them, doing dishes. Then became a mom at 17. Since my second last kid left the nest, I'm like, oh, it's about me now. Dang right. You don't miss it. I know. I get it. And I grew up in Canada. Really, really. I'm going to run this for 12. There's a little bit of wear inside. It was really cold. And I remember hating to go to school in the morning. You know what I mean? Because it was so cold. Yeah, exactly. I just had to, we call it a ski-doo in Canada, but I think you guys call it snow. What do you guys call that ski-doo, Adam? Snowsuit. And snowsuit. And I hated that feeling of waking up at the ski-doo, we call it in Canada. He said that's the most Canadian thing. Thanks, Michelle Pants. Yeah, he's really cute in the pastel colors. Thanks. Thank you so much. Like, we're looking at Adam at the same time. Thank you so much, Michelle. That one is yours. It's coming to you, friend. Lulu, my only grandson left for college yesterday is baseball. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Nana. Thanks, Michelle. Let me set that aside here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so in the morning, I remember it being very, very cold and very dark when my mom woke me up when I was little, and I had to go to elementary school down the hill. So do you guys want to hear a torture story? It was torture for me. Okay. So we lived on a hill. So unless people salted, if you guys are from if you're from up north, then you know that what salting is, right? You put it on the pavement when there's black ice so that you don't slip. Yeah. Oh, that's so great, Nana. I'm proud of him too, and I don't even know him. Yeah, salt is a requirement. But the thing is, in our neighborhood, you are responsible to salt in front of your house and a few feet to the left, a few feet to the right. But a lot of people didn't do it. So when it snowed overnight and black ice was created and I had to go to school, thankfully there were these like cast iron railings in each house that I can hold on to. But my mom would put the boots on and my ski-doo, which is the snowsuit, and all these layers of clothes because I always had bronchitis growing up because it was always so cold. And there's this, going down the hill and holding on to the rails to get to school till I got down the hill and made a right, and then I was slipping and falling. That's why I'm traumatized. I grew up in Virginia, NPA. Oh my gosh, yes. So it's cold. Yeah, like the Christmas Story movie. So all of these things combined in my mind, I ended up never having children. For a lot of reasons. I love children. I just don't want to torture my children in this kind of craziness. Oh, thank you guys for the pre-bits. I have to get all this stuff out of the bags. I'm getting there, I promise. So, I don't know. I've often thought, like, why didn't I have kids? That's what it is. So she looks like a Joseph original, but she's a JLCO Japan. She's in perfect condition. And look at this. Yeah, she's perfect. She's sitting on a chair. She was amongst Joseph originals, so when I bought her, I thought she was one. I'll start her for only 12. Yeah. I grew up in New Hampshire. Very similar. She's like, I'm sorry. Right, Margaret? Oh my God. Indiana here, we'd have ice storms that shut everything down. I hate the cold. Oh my God, look how like knickknacks didn't even block the word shit. She meant shut. That's why. Yeah, we know what you meant. Oh my gosh, I say that word maybe like 30 times a day. Rochester, New York still gets bad ice storm. Oh, I know. You guys probably felt that big snowstorm of 99. but over in right, Adam, he's from Long Island, so the snowstorm of 99, it was so bad. My phone knows what I mean. I have to get up really early. I'm going to bed. Oh, good night. Oh, Michelle. Okay. Yeah, they're in bags. I had so many items, but I'll get to it. Good night, friend. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon, friend. Thank you. Oh, okay. Nobody got hurt, but I have her here on the side just in case y'all change your mind. So, oh, she bit on me. Shalom. Oh, I love that thing. I do like that we moved to Florida, but we live next to a high school and elementary school, so I got to see these poor kids going to school during school days or school months. And I just like shake my head. I'm like, oh, you poor things. It's okay. They probably enjoy it. They're probably not like me. They probably love seeing their friends. Okay, this is a Wendell August Grove City, PA, Berlin, Ohio. I don't know why there's two places. Handmade forged Scotty dog dish. It's all marked back there. I've never found a Scotty dog one before. And we'll start it for $12. It's all intricately carved. It's really detailed. Oh, really? Oh, they have smoke. Classy Snack Collectibles says they have smoke from Canada now, Adam. It's bad and her eyes are burning. Gosh. There's always so much going on. We were thinking about, oh my God, we would love to live in LA, right? But then, I'm watching this thing about the Doors on TV because, that's like my favorite band. And they were saying that there was an arsonist that came by and lit a car on fire, and Jim Morrison's house that he had with Pam, his girlfriend, in Laurel Canyon went up in flames. And then they also have fires all the time in California, in LA and Laurel Canyon. And I looked at him, I was like, I don't know if we can move to California because, fires I'm afraid of. We do get hurricanes, but I am afraid of fires. Like, that's scary to me. Oh, there's so much traffic. I thought it was going to die, Lulu. And we're going back in the end of October. We're going to drive cross country to get there. But by the time I was done driving for the day, every day that we were there, I felt very physically exhausted. Yeah, arsons. I mean, my gosh. Why set Jim Morrison's house on fire? What did he ever do to you? I was so mad about it. Because I'm like, you could still see his house, but they've done major renovations to it because it was pretty much like burned out. Like, they had to fix it. It's not that far from me. I'm right in between LA and San Diego. It is way faster to get to. Oh, okay, San Diego. Oh, okay. See, I'm still I'm trying to get familiar with LA because I love it so much. I want to come often. All right, you guys, I have a very unusual confetti glass art paperweight. It looks like a smushed, what do you call, Hershey Kiss. It's surprisingly not signed. Beautiful. I'm going to start it for 20. I mean, it could be Glass Eye or something because they're known to not sign. It's usually this foil sticker. I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. I can't find any online. So I don't know if it's like someone's project, but it's a good project if they did that. It's fun. Fun paperweight. San Diego. I don't think I've ever been there either. I haven't been to a lot. This is the places I've been to in California. Now LA. Let's see. Lake Tahoe. And that's it. Yeah, of course I can. Oh, maybe a ring holder. Oh, yeah. Maybe. It's really cool. And the buy it now. Oh, the vibe in San Diego is really... See, and I do love that about California. Everyone's so like, wow. So I have two types of Cloisonne eggs. I had the pastel colored one. This one has a small ding on the bottom. That's why I lowered the price on it. And this one's older. And then I have this one. But this one's hand painted. And then this one comes with a little wooden pedestal. I could run. It's probably this one. You could say Lulu pastel or black, and then I'll know which one to rerun. The pastel. Okay. Pastelitos. Okay, let me find that for you. Restart. And go find it. Wow, there's so many items. And I have a lot of egg items. Did you notice that? Like eggy looking items. I have Ekinas Glassbrook in Sweden. Egg paperweight. Where are you? Show up. He showed up. There he is. I'm going to run it for just $8. It's really beautiful. Yes, Nurse Sparkles. I just was in San Diego for 10 days visiting my son. The weather in the ocean. I know. Oh my gosh. We went to Venice Beach and I was desperate to go in, but I think the water was too cold. And they were like, pretty much used to that, whereas here in Florida, the ocean will get to 90 something degrees. Don't go to Black's Beach. Okay. Now I have to look it up. I did like Venice Beach. I thought that was really hip, Oh, it's a nude beach? Okay. So don't go to, congratulations, Lulu. That one's yours. So don't go to Hullover Beach in Miami. It's a nude beach. Adam, we have to go to Black's Beach. It's a nude beach. Hey, Adam? Oh, he might have left to go to the gym. Yeah, he just disappears. My dad is so funny because he's like at that age where like the older men do this a lot. They ask you a lot of questions. I don't know what it is, but my father-in-law does it too. But my dad's always like, "Hey, where's Adam? Where's he up to?" And it's like constantly, "Hey, where's Adam? Where?" And I have to be like, "Dad, I don't know where Adam is all the time. I'm not even like one of those wives either. Like I don't even know where my husband is. I don't remember anniversaries. I probably should though. It probably would look like I was more caring. But I don't remember his birthday half the time. 2 years in a row, it went right, and I was like, "How old are you now?" One day he's like, "Oh, I just had a birthday," and I totally forgot, but we're the beach. Yeah, maybe he went. Our nephew went 19 years old. He was so excited. He came back traumatized. He's like, so many old people. I know, right? Yeah, I always forget. I forget all the dates. I think it's because I'm a rebel about it in my head. Like, I don't like to conform to anything. This is probably why I'm a Jim Morrison fan, subconsciously. But I don't like to conform to things like remembering dates, remembering birthdays, using my cell phone all the time. Like, I don't like any of that. I don't know. I'm just such a pain in the butt. Okay, let's see. I almost never have my cell phone on me. Almost never. Because it'll ring constantly. And I just don't want my whole life to be about, okay, let me put this here. You guys, I think this is a ceramic doctor trinket box with a hidden little bear inside. He's in really good condition. Sorry, the glue is sticking out of my nails. It's not food or anything. It's glue from the nails because I got it so long. Sorry. I know it's gross. And then here it's numbered, and there's a second edition Bearware pottery. So if you know any physicians, that's a cute little gift for them. I'm going to start at only $5. Hello, Shabam. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, the little tiny bear surprise. Hi, Jenny. I've been ending the calls while they're still I figure if I don't know the number, they can leave a voicemail. If they don't text me, they really don't matter. Exactly, Lulu. And you get to that part in your life where you're just like, when you start to get older, you're like, no, I got to do stuff for me. Like what we were talking about earlier. Thanks, Liz. That one's your sweet friend. Congratulations. I just love a little doctor around there. If I still worked in the hospital, I'd probably give this to Dr. Guarneri. You're welcome. And I only check voicemail like once a month. Yeah. I figured, I'm very snail mail like. I figured if a company's trying to reach me, they'll either email me, which I check all the time. I check my Instagram all the time because I'm on social media a lot. And then I check my mail, snail mail. I figured they'll probably just do that. Especially when, I have a YouTube channel. So if I let myself get out of hand, my whole life will be about social media and not about me or my family. And that's a big no-no, because it's not for me. I'd love to be on social media all day long, but it's for my family. I don't want them to be like, well, you never you never hang out, Sam. All right, guys. I was convinced this was sterling silver, but it's not. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi, Jen. Yeah. Jen is my sunroom cherry, y'all. She's a seller on here and a really, really good friend. I would say probably my bestie on here, right, Jen? We've known each other a long time. We've come from that other platform that shall not be named. So it's 2 inches. There's a little elf or a pixie on there. You should see my email box. No, you probably shouldn't purchase. Oh, I have one email that's about that much too. I never checked that one. It's a little discolored with age, but he's sitting there just smiling. He moves around a little bit. He can be screwed in. It's a little screw in there. But look how clean that is. Just a little discolored as far as the metal goes with time, But anyway, I thought that was really cool. We're going to start it for only $12. I think I got this one in an antique mall, right? I don't know. I'm saying right as if there was, if there's any viewers in here that watch my channel. Time for a new email. I know. I think I have 5 of them. I have one Jolie Flips one. And when our channel started to get, a little more and people started recognizing us, the emails were coming in like so much, and I don't have someone to check my emails or pack and ship and everything and check Facebook, check my page, my group on Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, my YouTube. And I was looking at Adam like, oh my gosh, I'm too busy. And he goes, well, stop. He goes, stop being too busy. So one of the things I did was stop looking at my emails, and I just tell everybody, if you want to message me, find me out Knickknacks or Instagram. I'll easily answer. I'd set my email to show in alphabetical order, then delete in pages, groups, and oh my gosh. Glad I'm not the only one with a lot of email. No. And then, I also worked corporate before this, and I had to check emails it was all day long. Oh, you missed the memo. Oh, did you know there was a meeting? No, there were so many meetings and there were so many messages. I'm a rebel without a cause. I hate emails too. I really do. I get it. All right, guys, let me find this cute little bird. It's Swedish. I'm talking a lot, so I'm getting air in my stomach. Don't mind me. I like talking. It's okay. Obviously, I talk so damn much. All right. Okay, this is a Swedish glass, smooth, polished, clear bird. No chips or cracks on this one. It's not Costa Boda. What is that name? Oh, FM Constglas. I love email at work only, so I can see why I'm do not call me. Send it. Yes. Too much. It's crystal. It's crystal glass. It's not plain glass. So, all right, we're going to run the FM Constglas. Sorry, it's not in the listing, but that's what it is. For $30. That is a good start on that piece. FM Constglas. It's spelled like KONSTGLAS. Crystal clear bird. And don't ask me for anything when I'm walking down the hall bathroom. I have an important date. It is so shiny. Yeah. They always do that. You have to hide. You got to wait till the whole area is clear before you can walk anywhere. Oof. Goodness, guys. Do I know? I mean, I understand. All right. So I have this. That's in really great condition. Hand painted. And this is the smallest scrape. You can't even see it where it's actually displayed. But I have to let you know that there's that. It's either a paint miss or a scrape. I don't know what it is. These things are so fragile. It's porcelain, gold rim. Someone put this velvety, dark burgundy fabric in there. And around there is not mold. It's gold gilt. It looks like they tried to create a gold design inside. But it proved to be a little hard for them to do a perfect thing. So, but it's in good shape. It is an older piece. And I will find it. All right, I have it for 18. No chips or cracks. So that is going. All hospital employees know the best hidden bathrooms. I know it. Yeah, they do. Sometimes I just leave my earbuds in, even nothing is playing. It's a great deterrent. You know what? You're right, Lulu. Adam has run into a situation where people are actually touching his shoulder now to call him, like when he's at the gym and stuff. And I'm just like, oh no. Just scream. I was like, just scream. Just take the earbuds off and be like, don't touch me. And he goes, no, you can't be rude. I'm like, I'd be so violated if somebody did that. I'd feel so violated. I'd be like, oh my gosh, did you really do that? See, my brain always goes just yell, right? His brain goes, let me just, he's a little passive aggressive. Like he'll be calm in that moment and then he'll come home and be like, you won't believe what happened to me. Oh, it was a complete nightmare during COVID. Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, don't touch me. Mm-mm. I still don't want to be touched, but I don't like it, you know. But if I see a subscriber or someone, I'm gonna come in for a hug. I'm coming in. I'm coming in for a hug. You know, unless they're coughing or something. All right, this is a mirror ball paperweight. That's happened to me at the gym back when I was hot. Girl, you still hot. I would jump, I pop an earbud out and say, what? Oh my God, is it really okay? That's really funny. Oh my gosh. All right, this is a mirrored ball, so it's got oil slick all around. And I don't know what they did to the felt down here, but there's a felt, and you know, to like not ruin your surface. I'm gonna run that for 20. It is a mirror glass ball paperweight. If they're going to touch me, they're gonna get drama, Luana. I just don't like being touched. I know. It's crazy. The reason I have to hug my subscribers and viewers, not because, oh, like it's a chore, you have to hug. It's just like, I love y'all. I can't believe you take time to watch us. Like, it's like I have to hug you. It's the least I can do. It's so sweet. Like, I'll get approached, like somebody will say, Samantha? Or, you know, a lot of people think my name is Jolie. So they'll say, Jolie? And it's so sweet. And I'll be like, yeah? And then my first instinct is, you know, Whitney Houston, run to you and hug you if I have to do it. Unless I have a cold, I would tell you I would hug you, but I have a cold or I have allergies. Sometimes I have allergies and I don't know if it's a cold. So then I'll be like, I'm saying out there, I'm putting it out in the universe because I had to do that one time. And the lady was kind of like, oh, and I was like, no, it's not you. I'm sick or something. All right, here's a sleeping puppy. He's just so cute. He's got a little paint loss. It says something here and I can't read it. Little creatures or something? I don't know. I thought he was so cute. I'm going to run him for only $1. What is the story behind your name? And when you come back out to Cali, if you can do a Lumia. Yes, absolutely, Lulu. I'll let you know. I know we're going to the Greek Theater to go to Robbie Krieger. That'll be fun. Slow motion running to you. I can picture it. Yeah. Classy Shack. So, okay. I speak French. So I was talking to my friend in French. And I said, j'ai beaucoup de choses jolies pour vendre, which means I have a lot of beautiful things I can sell. And then I was thinking about it later, like, what can I name my business? I don't want it to be like Sam's Vintage or something. So I thought Jolie, like Jolie, since I think that my things are pretty. So that's how it came up. Congratulations, Lulu. That one's yours. That was so cute. Oh, that's how it happened. Aw, thank you. And then Sunshine and Celiac, our newest channel that has 0 videos on there yet. That's just because we're in Florida and we're going to be reviewing places where you can eat if you're celiac. And also, if you're, spread the word, if you're gluten-free, dairy-free, shellfish-free, and peanut-free, it's going to be pretty much those places too because I can't have any of those things. So let me get the casket. I'll come right back to the chat. You're like, what casket? What is she talking about? I have an antique casket. Oh, thank you. I thought it would be unique. And then it'll get people asking me where I got it from, you know. But I do like being called Jolie. I feel like I should add that to my name. You eat that way? Oh, if I see you, I'm gonna. Yes, and people do call me Pants. People do call me Pants. They just, that's how, like, it happened the other day at World Thrift. Someone goes, Pants! I was just looking at him. I'm like, they either found the pants of their dreams or they're talking about us. He goes, she's pointing. She's talking to us. Oh, the pants. It was not a long story, I promise. The story behind the pants is that ever since I was in high school, ever since I can remember, actually, I've been calling people Pants, like Adam Pants. Can you help me with this? Susie Pants. I don't know why I do it. So I started doing it a lot here on Knickknacks, and then we had a pants train, which was a complete bust. All these people participated, and there weren't a whole lot of sales because who's buying a ton of pants? And then that's the story. And sometimes I call people Pie too. Jolie's nice. I like that name. I think if I had a kid, I'd probably name her Jolie or Penelope. It's an antique brass ring box jewelry casket. I said see photos and read. I have it for only $12 because it's pretty old. There's a lot of wear on it, but there's a little crack in the metal here. But it doesn't affect anything. Nothing's shaking around. It's just a very old casket. So I think that's a really nice collectible piece. So I'm going to start it for $12. I do too. I love the name Penelope. I think it's so cute. So every time I find these caskets, they're really large. So I was really like, wow, that's an old one. And then it's even signed at the bottom, BNWN 126, United States. And a little dent on the back. So because of the condition of it, I was like, well, I'll start it for 12. But they can go for a lot in really great condition. So, okay, I'll put it here. All right, let's see what else I've got. What did I not run here? Okay, we're going to do the Caithness paperweight. This one is called Moon something. This one also does come with a little pedestal. Let me pull it up and then I'll show you the paperweight. It's a smaller paperweight, so I figured why not bring it to a mini show? Okay, this one is kind of special. There's a name to this one. Moon Crystal. That's what it's called. They are probably, have you seen? No, I haven't. I haven't seen it. Does Penelope Cruz star in it? These are popular. Yeah. Okay, so this one's marked Caithness. Moon Crystal. It says it. And then it's just really beautiful. No dings, no issues. Oh, the caskets. Yeah, they are. This one's an older one too. See how the bottom is. So I'm going to start it for $40 if anyone's interested in that paperweight. I forgot to show it. Oh, wait. You know what? No, I didn't have it before during the paperweight show. I just got this one. So cute. Christina Ricci. Please, oh, she's so cute. Christina Ricci. She's quite. Oh, is it a newer movie? Oh, I got to look that up. Penelope. I won't forget because that's a pretty name that I can remember. I always remember the name Penelope because I was going to name my kid that. I wanted really 70s names for my kids, like Frampton and Chablis. Or what was Clover? There was another name. Clover, I think, was the name that I wanted to name my kid. Penelope gives me a British... Penelope! It does. It totally does. I see it. I think one of our members here, her daughter's name is Penelope. Teresa's like, oh my. So this is an old one too. Here is it's got a lot of patina on it, but it's a stork with a kid, I think. Let's see. Is that Kid in Prayer? Yeah, I tried to look this up online. I think it's a unique piece. Is it silver, y'all? I don't know. It sure as heck looks like it. I don't know. It could be alpaca silver. It's definitely not a stripper name, so it's accessible. Oh, I know it. Frampton, Chablis, Clover. And there was another name I was going to name my kid. I don't know. They would have like 60s, 70s names. Crimson and Clover. I was gonna say the kids will make fun of them and sing that song, but these kids don't even know what. They don't even know what Crimson and Clover is. This is going for only $12. Over and over. This is silver tone. I don't know if it's silver. I didn't test it. It sure looks like it, but I think it's alpaca, if anything. Yeah, they don't. You know, I was so like, I think I mentioned this 2 shows ago. I was like, my heart was so warm when I went to that Robbie Krieger concert and there were young girls there and they were like, I thought, okay, this is ridiculous. They're just here at a concert. Boy, should I not judge because they knew every word of those songs playing. Waiting for the Sun, I think came out. One of the songs, Waiting for the Sun is my favorite song from the Doors. Or I like Peace Frog also. But they knew every lyric and I thought, wow, that's so great. They know nothing. My son is saying he loves Paul Anka. Oh, I know. Oh my gosh. Lulu, when Paul Anka came on the radio, my mom and I would just look at each other and we'd be like, love is a many splendor thing. It was so funny. And she would just be like, that was like the only part of the song that we knew. That's Paul Anka, right? I'm not going crazy. Oh my gosh. I know. I had to sing it because it's so funny when that song comes on. He just busts in like the Kool-Aid Man with that first verse. All right, sorry. I know you guys think I'm nuts when I show you stuff like this, but it is Solid Jade. It's a Solid Jade Inuit. He goes for a ton of money online. He is old. He's spinach jade, so you know he's got quite a bit of value. Carved. And I'm starting it at 80 if anyone collects things like that, you know, chinoiserie or whatever. He is solid. That was a good find. You're laughing? He busts in like a Kool-Aid Man with that song. It's crazy. But what is up with my Inuit decor today? Wow. I just realized, wow, that's 2 things. Yes, genuine vintage carved spinach jade. I really should have said that because that would have probably enticed some collectors to actually pre-bid on it because spinach jade is like highly collectible. All right, let's do we'll do the reverse. I just love making you guys laugh. We will do the reversed cased reverse painted glass snuff bottle. I never start my snuff bottles at 20, but I have to because this thing is missing. See, this is glass. It's case. There's no issues whatsoever. There's a guy down at Packy's down the street. He's always standing there like this. He looks just like that with his belly out and it's like open. He just has shirtless. You know, people in Florida are shirtless all the time. He looks just like that dude. My son watched a video of Paul Anka performing around 7 years ago. Oh, really? My son was so mad that the audience didn't know the lyrics. I mean, his songs are addictive. Like, it's like you just know it, you know? Like the Bee Gees that way. All right, so yeah, case glass. It's just this. You'd have to either, you know, just glue it so you never use it ever. I don't know anyone that's actually using snuff bottles. In the belly, though. I know. I feel like that right now. I had way too much sushi today. All right, we're going to Florida is different. That's a really nice way to put it. I'm going to run it for 20, knowing this issue. I think it had a lot to do with Tabacciani in the past, Lulu. Now they've just become like highly collectible, much like paperweights. It's just there's a beauty about it, you know? And there's a beauty about this man. She's a geisha girl. He's like, look at me, I'm sexy. Yeah, it's for drugs. Teresa's going to be blunt about it. Look at me, I'm sexy. Nobody wants me, but I want me. Right over the side. Wait, I gotta get some water. Oh, Lord. Wait, did you Did you intentionally spell it like Lord, like Medea? He's the client. Ew. Yeah. Yeah, Jenny. You did. Yeah, he's the client. Ew. All right. Scandalous. So I promise at some point I'm going to stop showing like completely high-end stuff. All right, here is a totally Swarovski crystal swan. It's actually marked on the bottom. Let me just find it so I can pick it. I'll pick it up and show you it. I'll pick it up. All right, let me find it here. Oh, I also have a little small Murano perfume bottle for only 28 bucks. Here it is. You guys look at the photo of this. So you can see how it really, is really pretty. Adam, did you move my car in? Oh, I appreciate that. Were you gone just now? You were at the gym? Oh, you took a shower. Okay. Wait, it's really from nefarious things. It's they used to store tobacco and stuff in there. You put whatever you want in it. It's like if I sell you guys boxes and you use it as a stash jar. I mean, it's or you can put thrift money in it. But in that, it's really for tobacco and stuff. Yeah, years and years ago. Mm-hmm. Which putting in none of my business. All right, this is vintage Swarovski clear crystal swan bird figurine, Austria. And look at it, y'all. It is completely intact. There's no issues whatsoever. And then it's marked right here. Swarovski crystal. So I'm going to run it for 50. Love. We could sing the song with this. Love is a many splendor thing. The only drug I do is caffeine. Lots and lots of caffeine. Oh, that's like Adam. That's the only drug he does. He is obsessed with coffee. If he doesn't get his coffee in the first 10 minutes of waking up, he is some grumpy pants. I'm like, you know what? I can't even handle you right now. I'm going in the shower. You best have your coffee by the time I get out. Snuff is powdered tobacco inhaled through the nose. Ew. Oh, really? See, I don't even know. I just sell it. Not the snuff, just the container. Why would you? They inhale tobacco in the nose? Oh my goodness gracious. I didn't even know you could do that, and I was a smoker in the past. Some weird stuff out there. I do find snuff bottles very pretty. And I thought tobacco was gross. I know, now it's even weirder. That is really weird. All right, so this is crystal as well. This has a nice butterfly etched on the top. There's no issues, maybe some slight scuff. I don't even see that. I don't even see any. I don't even know why I'm telling you that. But it's got a polished this side because you can put it like that. Isn't that so pretty though? It's not marked, but it is an Ikanis Glassbrook Swedish glass, going for only 20 bucks. And I thought tobacco was gross. I won't even get my nose pierced. Nothing is going up my nose. I don't have my nose pierced. I didn't do that whole thing where I got my nose and my belly button pierced like most of my friends did. Yeah, but I do have 5 holes on my left ear and 5 holes on my right ear, and I have some tattoos, not a whole lot. But most of the holes in my ears have closed up because they just kept getting infected. So I only use like 4, like 2 and 2. My daughter has a septum piercing. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I do have a friend that looks pretty cool with one. She has that. All right. Thanks for looking at that, you guys. All right. What else can I show you? Oh, I have to break in through to the other side. I got to open up some things. I took her for her belly button for her 15th. Aww. My mother would not. She refused to take me. I had to go and get. In Canada, you could walk in anywhere at any age at the time in the 90s, in the 90s, and just get piercings. So I think I was like 12 or something when I walked into a Walmart-looking place called Zellers, and I got my ears pierced by myself because my mom wouldn't go with me. She said in her Italian accent, I don't know why people want to pierce and tattoo and everything. Why do you want to torture yourself? That's what she said, those exact words. I remember the battle I had to get my ears pierced in 6th grade. Oh my gosh. That's how she sounded. And then fast forward. Fast forward. Yeah, fast forward college year. 30 years old, 29 years old. My first tattoo on my left forefoot, like in the front. I got Elvis Presley signature. And I brought my mom thinking, okay, she's my support person, you know. She passed out. She passed out, you know, just because I winced a little bit because stupid me, my first tattoo ever, I go and have it done on the boniest part of your body, you know, and I was just in severe pain. And I was just like, ugh, but he was already halfway through the word Elvis. And so I had to continue. And then he sprayed some kind of numbing thing. And my mom goes, that looks pit. And all of a sudden she just hits the ground. In middle school, girls laid on the bathroom floor and did each other. Oh my gosh. Yeah, not go that route, Lulu. Yeah, she done passed out. So when she woke up, I'm like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "You know, you're supposed to be supporting me." Oh, poor thing. I put my mom through hell, man. I was a good kid otherwise, though, but it was kind of a pain in the butt. This is a rare Rinconada heart frog. I'm starting it at 12 because there is a very small flea bite on the back. But it is an older one, and he's got a heart on him because he's cute. All right, he is beautiful. I'm going to start him at only $12. That's a fun, I know. And you guys, there was something really wrong with the guy who was doing my tattoo. He kept talking to himself and screaming out like different girls' names, like Julieta, Patricia, Felicia. And I was just like, who are these girls? Thank you, Mary. He has a heart because he's a lover, not a fighter. Yeah, he's handsome. That's really deep, Letitia. Thank you, Mary. And I just asked him, like, are you okay? And he goes, huh? I was like, who are all these women? And I can't say what he said. He goes, some bleep that I left. And I was like, oh my God, why is this guy doing it? Congratulations, friend. Oh, yeah, maybe he is the prince. Yeah, that's what that is. I told my first tattoo artist, a friend, that needles made me sick. He'd cover the area with a cloth, then say, okay, Luana, close your eyes. I'm going to uncover the gun. Yeah, he is a prince. Oh my gosh. Y'all. I guess what I'm going to be doing all night long. Gosh, I hope I don't have a show at like 3 or something. I might have to reschedule the time. Every time I try to do a day show, I don't think it's at 3. Well, I have to like pack and ship. So anyway. I'm always overly optimistic with my time, you know? Okay, guys. So at first glance, when you look at this beautiful seal paperweight, you're going to be like, why is she doing it for $5? Well, at first glance, he looks totally perfect, and he's smoky. But if you look very close, see, there's some scratches here, and there's some dings here. So he might have fallen. But honestly, he's cool. He's Swedish, but I have to let you know about that. So he's only going for $5 if anyone likes him. Swedish seal paperweight. But he does have a little bit of issues, but I like to rehome things. I don't want to, donate them. Thanks, Liz. And I usually end up keeping them. I call them my misfits. I'm not perfect. Not all my items are perfect. Although I try really hard not to give you guys things that have issues, but he is cute. Yeah, he is cute. I didn't even see that when I bought him and I went home. And I paid $20 for him. Congratulations, Liz. That one is yours, friend. I'll send it to you. He's a cutie. Chunk. The day my daughter had her belly button pierced, her boyfriend had his lip pierced. She called me from his house and said, I know I'm not supposed to be here alone with him. Oops, it went up. But he fainted when they pierced him. So I'm making sure he's okay. I laughed and told Florence Nightingale to get home. I don't know why we do these things to ourselves, but I do like tattoos. I think they're pretty. I have very minimal tattoos. I have 7, but sometimes you can't even notice that I have them. Congratulations. You're welcome. Let me move this. There's a pre-bid on this one, I think. This is really nice. Yeah. Okay, this is a small, gorgeous blue pottery floral applique vase. The flowers are applied on there, and it's signed JWG. You only have 5. Yeah. Are they a lot? I don't care if they're a lot. I'm not judging. I think they're pretty. It's just that when I got my tattoos, I was working in the hospital, so I had to think, where am I going to put them? I want to put Jim Morrison right here. But maybe I should put Adam Rich. Since I already got Elvis on my body, Jim, or just Morrison right there. I don't know. I'm going to start this for only $5. No issues with this cute little teal pottery vase. I just love the drip glaze on that. Thanks, Michelle. Oh, Michelle went to bed. Oh, Katie came in. Sorry, Michelle. Katie came on in. No, I mean only 5. Sad face. No, I mean only 5. Only 5. I wanted more, but I have too many. Yeah, and that's the thing. I have to complete one of them, but I have fibromyalgia, so I understand. Well, it's okay, Katie. She would understand. Congratulations, Katie. It really is a beautiful color for a vase. That's yours, friend. We'll send that. Yeah. I used to think, fibromyalgia is just something doctors are saying because they can't diagnose me. No, it's a real thing. It's real. Yeah, that's how I got diagnosed. So my sedimentation rate, according to my rheumatologist, is so high, you guys, which is there's sediments in my blood. There's inflammatory things. And then my CRP is very high too, which is C-reactive protein, which also tells inflammation. They use that as a marker if you already have something like cancer, but it's not used. It's used as a tool for cancer, but it really just proves that you have some kind of inflammation somewhere. Yeah, I have it constantly, Lulu. You have it too? Yeah. They don't know why. I thought maybe because I'm pre-diabetic, because that can cause it. Diabetes can. But I'm also really overweight. So when you're overweight, you're always inflamed, right? So plus all my allergies. You guys, I think this is a glower. I really think it's uranium custard. So funny story about this place. Compliments of Wolf Haben and Company, Fairmont, Minnesota. So I believe it was a department store. Let me see if I put any information about it. I probably did. So promotional things like this can be very collectible. This particular one is highly collectible. They only did a certain amount of them. So I put it for 20. So this little picture is a Victorian era advertising souvenir creamer, also sometimes called a premiums pitcher or giveaway creamer, dating to around 1890 to 1910. So I dated this one to 1901. That's what I found online. Wolf Haben and Company, a business located in Fairmont, Minnesota. It was likely a promotional gift given to customers. The compliments of text was a popular advertising practice in the late 19th, 20th centuries. It was a department store. Yeah, it was. I'm just reading what I wrote. There is paintware. It might glow. I think it does. It's definitely. Adam, are you here? Oh, his door is closed. Okay. I'm in the guest room. He's in that room. This is the room I work out of. Let's see. No chips or cracks. Diameter is 1.75 and the height is 2.5 inches. So if that's something you collect, that is going for $20. Yeah, I got inflammation like bad. I think it's uranium custard glass. You could even see it, that there's a lot of green in there with the yellow. So I'm sure it glows like really, really good. Salmon, what's up? This combo was too interesting. I forgot to feed. Oh no, Lulu, feed them down. Look at this. Feed me, please. All right, thanks for looking at that. Those poor dogs are just sitting there like, Mom, please. All right, let me find the next thing. Okay, I have things in bags because I commute from different locations to do shows, and I'm not always prepared. Apologize. Okay, let's see. The next thing I got going on here is another bird. I have a lot of birds. This one is Boule Conte, which means a lot of bubbles, and it's controlled bubbles. So the bubbles were put in and formed as a design. So it's not all over the place like cheap glass made in China. You would see a lot of bubbles in the glass because the glass was rushed in the making. But this one is obviously a design that they tried to create. So it could be made in China. I'm not sure. I don't think so though. But I will run it for $12 if anyone's interested in that. It just doesn't have a marking on it, so I don't know. Love birds. I pick up every bird I see. Well, I don't know, the birds are becoming a little expensive at the thrift stores. Sometimes when you watch my videos, you might think, gosh, why is she shopping there? But if you really dig, you'll find, things that, good prices to flip. But usually I noticed because American Thrift and Red, White, and Blue, they buy in bulk. So I noticed that when they don't have a lot of items, the items that they do have are going to be high. And once they can't sell them because no one's paying exorbitant prices, then they start reducing the prices or putting more color tags on. And once they buy a lot of stuff and they're trying to get rid of stuff, then, I've been at Red, White, and Blue in Hollywood before where they bought way too much and the prices were so insanely good, Oh, thank you, Liz. I really appreciate that so much. I really pride myself on these items, all the items I ever come across to show you guys what's in here. Okay, here is some vintage. It's a lot of vintage. It's a lot, separate words, of vintage keychains. Yeah, of course, Crystal Cowboy. Here, let me show you that now since I have it right here. So I don't know if this is alpaca silver or what, but it's pretty fantastic. A little praying child. That's the back of it. Oh, thanks. So I could run that again if you want to. I'll leave it here just in case you ask. Okay, I'm going to show you some keychains. Oh, sure, I'll run it. Let me see. I think I just have to restart it, right? Yeah. Let's see if I can find it. Restart. And it should go all the way to the top. Sometimes. Oops. Okay. Oh, right. So there's just a little patina on it. Some discoloration with age. No major issues. And I will run it for 12, and that's going. Oh yeah, sure. I have it actually right in here. Debbie. He's so cute. He was in a baggie. Surprisingly, nothing broke in there. I mean, he didn't break at all or chip. It's crazy. They must have just put it out. Everybody's so rough with everything at our thrift stores. You just see people just, thrashing things around. I'm like, geez. Okay. Congratulations, Crystal. You got that one. Let me move that aside for you. Just add it right there. This is the little terracotta one, I think. I did find a rosary, but it's, again, not in this location. But I have one. I found a really good one, though. I found one that was worth quite a bit of money. But then I have a lot of rosaries at the other house, so I just have to, you have to catch me at a show when I'm over there, which will be, I think, tomorrow night. Yeah. Okay, so here's the little Rinconada owl. His eyes are applied. I'm going to have to dig and look for some rosaries here. There's got to be some. And he's all drip glazed and just a stunning piece. Really nice piece. So I can run that if you'd like. Sure. Let me grab him. Let me find him here. He's so cute because he's very rich in color that I don't think the light box is really showing. I like little things. Okay, he's carved nicely, blue eyes, and he's running for $12. Chunky baby. super smooth. And let's see, what else can I say? That's kind of like a lavender, but I could see that the screen is making it look like a pink, I think. But it's kind of like a lavender. He's like, Mama Debbie, am I coming home to you? It's so cute. I just found him the other day. That one's yours, Debbie. I think you'll quite enjoy this one. He's really adorable. I'll put it right here for you. All right, let me show you this. I'm going to give you guys all of these. So if you're from California, last Swedish bird again. Oh, yeah, sure. The first one oh, yeah, the first one. Yeah, he's real cute. It's adorable. And again, another piece that I can't believe is not broken. It wasn't just oh, yeah, I know, Debbie. I know it. Yeah, this one's Crystal. He's fantastic. Let me put him down there for a minute while I look him up. It's okay. I don't always do smalls. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to do it once a month because I know there are people that really like it. You know, they really want that. I know it's back to school. I'm surprised I'm selling anything. Honestly, back to school times are usually the worst time for me to sell anything, but I'm very patient with that because I understand that. I don't have kids, so I can imagine that's a lot. All right, you're trying to buy stuff for school. You're not going to sit here buying vintage all the time, but anyway, nicely polished, perfect piece. Going for 30. It was too small, so I bought 3. Crystal. I don't even see any scratches on this thing. I wonder if I bought you know what? I might have bought this one in LA at the Antique Mall. Yeah, I think this one's from Los Angeles. Yeah. He came on a plane with me. He flew to Florida. And now he's going, where's he going? Tanya, where's he going? You don't have to tell us. He's a world traveler. That's coming to you, sweet friend. Congratulations. Oh, he's just staying in Florida. He's retiring here with us. That's right. I always forget when you guys tell me that. I knew you were from here. It's just a lot. My inflammatory brain doesn't retain things. Ay. Here on Knickknacks that asked me about, I don't know if you guys catch me on YouTube. I mean YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, but I had put out a reel. He's retiring. Exactly. About this big framed art. It's not framed, but it's all like wood carved, and it's that observatory in, I think, in Poland. Yeah. And it's atomic, and he's asked me about it, and I forgot until I looked at my calendar, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to reach out to him about it. Good night. Thank you so much, Debbie. You're so sweet for hanging out. I'll see you another time. It was fun. Feel free, you guys, feel free to always hang out with me. Don't feel like you have to buy anything. Honestly, it's all good. I don't want you to feel like that when you come in. Okay. So this is the lot that you're going to get. This is the Grand Canyon, the railway. Okay. And that is a vintage brass keychain. Then you're going to get Jennifer, means white wave. And then it just says Jennifer. That's a vintage one. Then you're also going to get this beautiful Art Deco looking California one, brass. And then this California Beach Club one, another Art Deco one. That still looks like Venice Beach too. And then you're going to get this brass cat one. Slight scratches on that one, but not bad. I love the brass cat. So you're going to get this entire lot of keychains. Now let me just find it. All right, I'm going to start it for $12 for the entire lot. Okay, let me stretch out my legs too. Oh. Yeah, my favorite one is this one. They're vintage. I think they're probably from the 80s. They're not like super duper old. Grand Canyon. Some people collect this kind of stuff. I like this one a lot just because it's kind of Florida more than California. I think this one is very California. And then the Jennifer just comes with it. Good night. Oh, I don't know if Jenny, if you're saying good night to us or to Debbie. And thank you guys so much for looking at that one. Oops, sorry, moving around so much. Okay, Let me put this back inside a little baggie to keep them together. The Jennifer is the best. Yeah, that's a good one. I can run it if you want. If you just want that one, I'd run it for $1. Let's see. Look up this one. Oops. All right, we're gonna get more stuff. All right, this one is really cool, you guys. It is marble. No, I'm sorry, it's a jasper, banded jasper. There is a crack starting right here. Yeah, I'd run just the cat. Jennifer just had to buy girl, you and me both. So I blew out my. I'm gonna run it for $1. The vintage bike. Tanya, I'm gonna run it for $1. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I blew out my tire, and that was $300 right there, right away. Had to call AAA and everything. That was 2 days ago. You're welcome. And then take a photo. The next day, which is today, I had to do like $700 worth of service to my car. So I really understand. You know, life will be going fine. And then all of a sudden, car troubles, roof troubles. So obnoxious. But you know that game of life that we used to play, the board game? That thing did not lie to us. It did not lie. All right, let me find this cat here. And then I'm going to change also, let me change the price on the Onyx dish because I didn't realize there was a thing on it. Where are you, cat? Cat? Here you are. All right, the cat's starting for only $1. Amen. I know, they're so expensive. Over $1,000 for an SUV. Oh, no. Rosie. Oh, poor Rosie. You call your car Rosie? Poor Rosie. Oh. Yeah, Adam has he's a small little BMW, right? And he really wanted that car. He said, that is the car of my dreams. I'm going to get it. So he gets it. And I think he just had maintenance. It was like $1,500. I was like, yep, those kind of cars come with, congratulations, friend. I'll send you that. They come with issues. I mean, they come with high prices, not issues. When you have issues, it comes with issues. I don't even know what I'm talking about. See, I'm tired. All right, let's see. I'm gonna find this little marble thing. I'm changing it from $20 to $1 because I just realized something on it. So this is an older piece. Look at the little balls. How that is. Right. Exactly. Where was the flaw? Here it is. I thought there was, yeah. So it's like a little, I don't know if that's a natural occurring crack or what, because, you know, stones aren't perfect. But there's a little glue there, too, so probably they knew. Anyway, cute little trinket dish. I'm going to run it for $1 just because it needs a home. It's really cute. I think it was a repair. Sometimes you don't notice things until you see it in the light box. So I feel bad. I feel like I'm showing you guys a lot of things that have issues. Like, I don't mean it. But I remember the other night when I was like listing items, I was like, wow, 80 something items. You start to lose your mind after you list about, I would say 50. Start losing your mind. Really cool. I really like the bottom piece, and now I'm wondering if the bottom piece is sterling. You know, it could be. I didn't test it. Congratulations, Katie. Thank you guys for your bids. That's coming to you. I will send that to you. Thank you. All right, let's get some more stuff out. Thanks for sticking with me this whole time. You're probably also exhausted. Goodness. Next time I'll do 50 items. You guys, this one's an Henri. She goes for a lot of money, this particular one. She's really cute. So let me tell you about Henri. All I know about it is that it is really collectible from Italy. They're numbered. They do limited editions only, and it is like really hard wood. It's carved perfectly, and it looks like resin, but it's not. It's wood, and then hand painted, and takes hours and hours to make. That's why they're collectible. One of the reasons why. And of course, because they're limited edition. So this particular one has a name, and the name is Sarah K. Wood. Let me see. Wake Up Kiss. So I do have it for 80. So only if you collect it, unless you really love it. It's 4 inches and that is going for 80, which is a really good deal on the Henri. I think I saw one that sold for 200 when I listed it, and then the rest were like 150. One on a platform that was crazy was like 250. It's a platform that I would never sell on just because everything's so inflated. Starts with a C. And so I said, you know what, I could start it at 80, and if it doesn't sell, I'll list it. I could put it in the buy it now with offers open. She is so sweet, and a lot of people, and I've tried to help people identify it at the thrift stores in my videos, because a lot of people walk right past it thinking, oh, it's just another resin figurine. No, look out for these suckers because they can make some money. And I think I paid maybe $6 for it, which is a pretty good deal for, to get it if you're going to flip it. All right, let me see. Grab some more stuff out. We're almost to the end. Not really. Almost. Let me see. I talk a lot during my shows. That's why you don't see me on a lot of trains. I'll do some trains, but I don't like the stress of I like the excitement of trains, but I don't like that I have like 30 minutes. Right? It was a good get. Okay, so this one, because I think these are Hagen Renaker. I'm not sure though. When I looked it up online, some of them are saying that they're Hagen Renaker, but then some people don't know. So I have no idea. But this is not a project piece. They used to sell figurines on top of agate slices or wood. So this was probably sold like this. So it's got, what's cool is that this is a naturally occurring thing that's happening here next to the ball. And it looks like he pushed the ball and there's a streak like in motion, and I thought that was really neat. That was unintentional. So it's hand painted. There's that old felt at the bottom. Nice mid-century style. Let's find it. I have it for 20, and that is going. I think that's a good deal for that. With the little ball, and he's so tiny. Oh my goodness. And it's large. It's like the size of my whole hand. Kind of. I have fake nails. But Siamese cats are kind of popular now. Let's see what's in here. Well, thank you guys so much for looking at that one. They will still be available if you're interested. Okay, so next up I have this beautiful art glass heart paperweight. It is so cute. I still have to get to there's 3 pre-bids and I haven't gotten to them yet. All right, this is beautiful art glass. Again, not a piece I think is made in China at all. It's a good glass, and I do believe it has a cadmium glow to it. I haven't checked, but it's one of those things where you could just tell it's gonna glow, which is really pretty for a red heart. If you had a black light next to it, it'll look like it's beating. I'm gonna run it for 20. No chips or cracks. Hi, Tammy Pants. How are you over on Facebook? Hey, friend. Happy Thursday. It's not showing how bright it is, but it's pretty bright. All of that art glass goodness in there, all those striations. Hand blown. All right. Thank you guys so much for looking at that. We'll set that aside right here. No problem. Okay, what's in here? Surely the pre-bid's going to show up any minute now. Okay, this one's cool. This is not a hobbyist piece. What news? I'm pregnant. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not pregnant. I never will be. Do you mean about my new channel? It's just an addition. So Griley is not it's not a project piece. It's a well-known potter, Griley. You can look up his stuff. Just really cool texture. There's some signs of use inside. Yes, I shared it. I think it was one of the first things I said when I came on too. I'm so happy about that because, the first time I started a channel, it was gluten-free recipes. So, I'm just glad to be able to do this on Jolie Flips Vintage channel and using my same account. So I'm going to start it for only $5. I don't know why, but yeah, I have a new channel. It's not replacing Jolie Flips. Jolie Flips is my major channel, but I've added a channel called, what's it called? Sunshine and Celiac. Thank you so much, Katie. Sunshine and Celiac. So it's going to be about, because we eat at restaurants all the time and we're always eating at gluten-free places or places that accommodate. And a lot of people vacation down here. So I figured I'll just do a channel where I can show people or review the food, and I'll get sick for people. If I get sick, I get sick before they do. Congratulations, Katie. That one is yours. I love the texture on that. Even like if we're out at a park and there's food there, I can review the park that has the food there or new things that come out like, packaged items. So it's going to be like that. And at first we're going to start off with one a week, one video a week. Yeah. So I have to figure it out because I'm not going to, I'm not going to jeopardize Jolie Flips. That has to come first. Like I already didn't even put out a video yesterday or today yet because I've been so busy. But I will. There are no videos, so if you try to look up the channel, you won't be able to find it. So what you can do is on Facebook, I announced it with a link. On Instagram, you can go into my bio in the link tree. There's a direct link. And I also announced it on TikTok and YouTube community. Okay. Next up is this really cool antique brass ashtray with a matchbox holder. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. There's like a piece in there already. Still, I'm leaving it. I don't know what kind of match that is. Matchbox. There's patina. It's just really neat. I'm going to start it for $12, and that is going. We're so loyal that we waited. Oh my gosh, Katie, I just feel so bad. I wish I had an editor, but then I would be upset with the editor because they're not going to put in the things that I want them to put in, or they're going to leave out stuff that I didn't want them to. So I'm going to basically be paying for stress. I'm going to finish editing it after this. And I think tomorrow, if I have a day show, I'm going to move it to night so that I can use the day to pack and ship. Yeah, I am, Jenny. Jolie Flips Vintage everywhere. Oh, that's okay, Jen. I just started a new channel. Congratulations, Michelle. I know she went to bed, but still. It's called Sunshine and Celiac. I have the link on Facebook. So it'll be about, I put all sorts of information about what I'm going to be doing on there. All right. And I think I have one more thing here. All right. This one's a Casals Peru bird. And it is a rinconada. It is written under here, but I started at only 12 because they wrote on it from the store because stores are obsessed with writing directly on unglazed portions. Even if they did it on the glaze, though, the marker would seep underneath any type of crazing. I just wish they would stop writing on stuff, but I can't control it. I've complained. All right, so yeah, because of that, I had started at only 12. So that is going, and Tanya's got it a pre-bid on there. Isn't he cute? Yeah, Jen, I figure, you know what? Look, I am a clinical educator. I'm licensed to do it. So I'll go review places that people can. I eat out all the time anyway. I'm always eating outside, different restaurants, and people vacation in Florida a lot. And I'm like, let me get sick for them. If I have to get sick, I'll get sick for them. I'm not going to go out of my way to get sick, but I have been sick at places that claim to be gluten-free. So it'll be like a review channel. Yeah, of course, Katie. Thank you so much, Tanya. That one is yours, friend. Send that to you. The brass rocking chair. Oops. So it is thick brass. Very, very thick. There's patina on it. And, yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be helpful. I can run that again if you want. I don't know what I had it for. Let me see. Oops. I hope so, Katie. Let me see what I had it for. I'm going to grab it. Oh, I had it for 12, yeah. Yeah, I can rerun it for 12 if you want. I think they're worth about $30. They're like old brass things, but I'll run it just in case you want it. And that is going $5. Yeah, I just saw that message. Don't worry about it. You don't have to bid on it. You know, anybody can bid if anyone's interested on it. I just ran it. I have a lot of food reviews on Google. I do too, y'all. I can be pretty brutal if somebody got me sick. Yeah, I can run it for 5, Katie. You buy a lot for me all the time. I'll run it for 5. And don't feel bad if I do it. Please don't feel bad. Like, I know you feel bad. Yes, I'm running it for 5 if you want it. If you want it, though, don't feel bad. I really don't care. I bet doggies, I bet I missed them. Oh, I'll show them to you again. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to rerun it, but you are not like obliged to buy it. I'm just running it for 5 for anybody who likes it. In case you couldn't tell. Oh, I love the birds too. My mother loved birds, so I'm a little bit I love birds. They're so cute. I don't like insects, although I do love ladybugs. I think they're pretty. I think butterflies are pretty, but I don't want to be near them. They scare the crap out of me. So thank you guys. Do you want me to show the dogs that I have? I had shown 2 of them. Thank you guys. You're so sweet. That's all yours, Katie. I hope you wanted. I hope you really wanted it and you didn't pity buy. All right. Let me pull up the Katie's sweet. She has my heart. She's always been a really nice supporter for us, especially on YouTube. Very nice person. Okay. I'm going to rerun this dog just in case anyone likes it. It's a boxer. It's ceramic. Looks like he had a tag maybe at one point. That is not a chip on the ceramic. It is a paint chip, paint loss. That's going for only $8. Can you show the customer? Yeah, of course I can, Crystal. I did, and now I feel bad about the vintage vibe. Oh my God, no way. Don't worry. She doesn't care. Do you care, Tanya? No. She probably doesn't. If she wanted it, she would have bid again, right? Oh my God, y'all. Don't even worry. See, our community is so sweet. No, y'all are totally fine. There are no friends in bidding, and I really hate that I say that, but it's true though. If you want something, just get it. Congratulations, Liz. That one is yours. It's coming to you, friend. You should see me when I really want something. I'm fighting for it. Like, I'll go crazy wanting it. You're welcome. I did have a Hagen Reneker, and I was crazy, and I started it at 12, but it's actually, he's worth like quite a bit of money. So I'm going to rerun it. If you want it, you want it. If you guys don't worry, please. I'm just going to rerun it. Restart. And he is definitely a Hagen Reneker French Bulldog with no chips or cracks. And he's really, really cute. He's bone china. Okay, that's going for only 12. I just love it. You're welcome. Thanks, Liz. He's cute. You asked me for dogs the other day, I think, right? I know. I love him too because he's so soft. I'll show the picture next. Sam, I don't care, and I am happy that see, she don't care. Katie always feels bad for me. She reminds me a lot like my mom, which is a good thing. It's a really, really good thing. Sweet. He has a cheekbone. No, he did way too much. There was a girl in college that really, she did that to her face. And she used to, congratulations, Liz. And she used to always pick bronzers foundation that was not her color. And I'd be like, I told her once, I said, in a nice way, I said, hey, listen, at least blend it down here. I was real nice about it. And she did. And she was actually thankful about it. I do believe that I ended up showing, she had like my skin tone, and I showed her the one that I had. because I mean, it was so, you could see it. She didn't blend it, or it wasn't her color. I don't know. She was so pretty. So I just didn't want anyone to be looking at her weird. And I usually like I'll say something. Adam goes, "Can't you just walk away?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'll walk away though if I feel like they're kind of closed about it." But she was real sweet and very open, so she didn't mind at all. All right, so it's a rare custard wolf Habeen company. Promotional small picture. I put a little information about it in the description below. I do believe it glows, but I have not tested it. It's from 1901. I found out. I will run it for 20 if anyone is interested in that. Yeah, I just felt bad. She was never taught. Yeah. Well, I just felt really bad because I would want somebody to tell me, but maybe it wasn't solicited. You know, I've often thought about that moment. Like maybe I shouldn't have said anything. But it's like the person with the toilet paper on the shoe, right? You could walk away or tell somebody that they have toilet paper on their shoe. Thank you, Crystal. It really is fantastic. A lot of people collect things like that. This is so old with no chips. Like, what? Yeah, I would want to know too. Congratulations, Crystal. I think you really scored on that one. That's a nice collector piece. That is nice. You like Minnesota? You know, I've never been. I have one more bag. This bag seems to have a lot of things in it. Yeah, exactly. I do too. You know, as long as you say it in a nice way. I mean, I just don't know what the problem is. I mean, like, I would want to know too. But you know, if you don't know somebody, sometimes, you know, but I don't know. It's tricky. I figured if somebody yells at me, I'll probably never say anything again. I'd want to know too. All right, let's do this Wedgwood. Now, I always find Wedgwood, y'all. So if you like Wedgwood, I'm the place to buy it because I don't never put it for what it's worth because I just find so much of it. This one's in perfect condition. Usually when you're picking them up at thrift stores, look carefully at the detail. A lot of times they're cracked and missing parts. So it's so detailed that it's easy to miss, you know. The flowers are real nice. It's a special cherub. It's Jasperware, this type of bisque pottery. And it says Wedgwood made in England and it's numbered. I asked my love if my dress made my butt look big. He said, no, your butt makes your butt look big. I'm going to run it. Thanks, Katie. Yeah, Jen. Yeah, Adam's brutally honest, too. It's one of the reasons I married him. Like, from the beginning, he showed me who he was, you know, from the beginning. And it could offend a lot of women, like the way he, you know, will tell me if I'll ask him and he's brutally honest about it. But he told me in the past, like, you know, like, he's just like, I just don't say anything sometimes. I'm like, no, I want to know. Yeah, Jen, it's crazy. So I actually did end up selling something once with the chip, and the lady was like, no, I want it anyway. But that's how I learned to really look at it. Congratulations, Katie. That one is yours. And if you're not a Wedgwood connoisseur, it's really easy to miss. So what you can do is look it up online and then just zoom in and make sure, you know. It's yours, friend. But I bet it's in such a nice way. Yeah, it's in a nice way. It'll be like before I walk out the door, he'll be like, wait. You got lipstick on your teeth, girl. Or you've probably seen in my videos, he says, Sam, you're plumbering it. Plumbering means when I go down to look at an item, you could see my butt crack. And I just have this constant thing where I do it all the time. I'm a pretty heavy girl. And so I got a Jeopardy question right. It was Jasper. Yeah. Oh my God. You know, I need to go on Vintage Jeopardy. I would win. Oh, I don't know. I can't do antiques too much. I got Santas. Hand-painted wooden fat Santa Claus. I'm big and so are my panties and clothes. There's no girl me. You should see I plumber all the time, even with my big clothes. Ah, it starts with J. Oh my gosh. Pretty question? Now I'm believing it. You're gonna get an army of Santas. They're vintage. If y'all could hear me. You know, I think that I probably piss off a lot of family members because I'll get you guys going and then it'll be like really late at night. Are you watching that girl again? All right, guys. So these little figurines, hand painted wooden, going for 12. If anyone likes them, you can get the Army of Santas. Wait till you see the snowmen. They're really cute. Making all that crunchy noise. Oh my gosh, I'm going to show you the cat after this one. That's right. I live alone. Look how she said it. I know they're super cute. I live alone and I do whatever I want. I love that. Thank you guys for looking at them. They are vintage. They're in pretty good shape though. The snowmen have a little bit of paint loss. I love that for her. I love that for you, Katie. You know, being with Adam, like he's not like my exes. Like being with Adam is like you are living alone. And I know that sounds mean or sad, but I don't mean that in a mean or sad way. I mean that in the most happiest way that you could possibly be married, where you are left alone when you want to be. Like that is my husband. He is supportive when I need him. We're not the type of couple where we're like, you know, smooching in public every second, or we do hold hands. We like to hold hands, but you know, if you see us hanging out, we look like friends, like best friends hanging out. And then he knows when I'm working, I gotta work. I got a list. I want to, and he goes off and does things. If I need him, he'll help. I need that. I am not clingy, is what I mean. We were at, okay, Jenny's going to explain it. We were at trivia night. Our team was Nip Tuck. Oh, it was a good show. Surgery Girls. My shirt was low cut. When I bent over, my love was like a little less nip, more tuck. Well, see, that's kind. It was cute too, though. Some of my best days were those days I lived alone. I love being married, but I also love that time too. Yeah. Yes. I told myself if I was going to get married, I need to be married to someone who understands me. I like my space, you know. A good thing he likes the space too. Yeah. Yeah, the memories. All right, guys, I found this the other day at Lake Worth. It was in one of my reels. Look at it. It's a faceless wonder. She's all pottery. She signed P. I have no idea who P is. And this one was a cross like that when I got it out of the bag. So it does move around if you need it to. So cute. That's a wooden ball. Right. Yeah. I'm going to run her for 12. It is signed. And that is going. She's so cute. Pottery. She don't feel cheap at all, too. What's in here? Oh, yes. This is nice. Oh, I was supposed to show the cat. That's okay. I'll show it after. There's all sorts of little things all over the place. Guess that's the point of the show. All right, thanks for looking at that, you guys. I was a police fire dispatcher, and one day I went to work and we had a fire call. The captain came into the office afterward to get paperwork, and I was bent over at the file cabinet. And he said, "You are flashing me, Katie." And he turned to leave and said, "Thank you." Wait, did he say like "thank you" or did he say "thank you"? It was probably the latter. A medium. You know, these things stick with us. We remember it, right? Oh my gosh. I always do the, open mouth, insert foot, I always feel like jumping off a cliff when I do something crazy. I'm like, oh my God, why did I say that? I'm mortified. All right, this is a folk art green kitty wood and hand painted. Oh my gosh, he's so retro. He's in perfect condition, really. It is normal for the paint to be kind of weird because they drip the paint on, but it's not. It's in good condition. So we're going for 12. Adorable. Like he didn't want to be politically incorrect. Yeah. He was respecting you. Hi, Nicole. cute retro kitty. Oh, he's wooden. I forgot to tell you that. I'm good. We're just over here laughing up a storm. Oh, goodness. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is this cardinal bird. Wait, let me get it up here so you can run it. I have it for $24. I've reduced the price significantly. I think I had it at $40. He did sell for about $75. He's very much like Jay Strongwater. So, I got to keep it at $24, but he's all bejeweled and enameled, and he's in great condition. He's got these beautiful green peridot eyes, crystals, and peridot green eyes, and inside is this luscious, beautiful pink enameled. And the magnets are in good shape. I got this at Funky's Junkies in, Punta Gorda. So I'm going to start it at $24. It's a beautiful cardinal. The red on it makes it look like fantastical. Not sure if that's a word, but I said it. More brown. And the female is brownish red. So this is a male. Oh, that's really cool to know. He's so flashy. He's like, hey, I'm cool. Love the green eyes on that one. Oh, thank you guys so much. I will put it right there just in case. Next up, I've got this beautiful frosted bell with clear birds. I'm sorry, not clear. See-through birds. It's not frosted, is what I mean. You can see the glue from the inside, from that, where they glued the clanger. A little bit. I just want to let you know that it's there. This is just some scuff, like tape. That's cool. I did not know that. All right, so we're going to run the bell for $12, and that is going. The birds on the top are glass. They are $12. Well, they are. It is. But it is 2 birds. So, oops, I just dropped a wooden bowl. Let me get up and get that real quick. Okay. Male birds and hummingbirds. Male birds and hummingbirds, the pretty ones are male. Aw. The mousy brown ones are females. They need to be prettier to attract a female. Oh, that makes sense. Females are secure in themselves. That is so. Are you like an ornithologist? Is that what you call it, Katie? That is really awesome. The coolest thing. No, but it's not useless at all. I do too, by the way. I like I actually have a book on like unnecessary information because I think that's fun. Conversation pieces. But I just love that you knew that. Like mallards are beautiful and green-headed, and the females are brownish. Why are we all only like, why you don't have color and many colors? It's science. Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful. That you knew that. That's so good. All right, this is a ironwood bowl. He's a little dry because he's old. He could use a little wood oil, but he's not like super dry where it's like giving me splinters. It's not even close. All right, so I just thought it was cool that it's a bowl, let me find it. $8. We're gonna start it at 8. Oh, I'm like burping. You know when you talk a lot and like air goes in your belly? Or it happens to me a lot. I know I mentioned that a lot to you guys, but it's true. That's why my mom never wanted me to like talk when I was eating, because she goes, "You're gonna vomit." Oh, thank you. You're so cool. Bowls are unique. I'm looking for a really big onyx bowl for my own collection, or a Batosi bowl. I had one, but I sold it. Congratulations, Tanya. That one is yours. He's so cool. Really, really nice piece. All right. What do I have? Okay. So, you're welcome. Thank you. You guys know about my love for Judaica. I am absolutely obsessed with Judaica art, and I pick it up almost always. Not all of them, but almost always. I'm glad you got that. I was going to bed, but I said I bought it. Yeah, it's a cute one. That was cool that it was a ball. But yeah, so this is the green in the back is painted, and they do this verdigris style thing, but this is actually painted enameled on there, and then it says shalom, and it's a napkin holder or a knife rest. It's got the original sticker from Israel, and yeah. It's not my hand. I know, and I showed a lot of items. I showed a lot. I don't usually show that many. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. If you think this one's crazy, wait till Saturday's show. Oh my gosh. That's like some seriously high-end stuff. I did not want to do that show. One time I did a mid-century show and I sold almost nothing. And I was like, well, of course, it was super high-end. So this time I think I was very good with star prices and for what they were. So I'm, I don't know. I already have 3 pre-bids, so that's good. All right, I'm going to start this for 20, and Michelle put in a bid on it. Let's fight over this one. I know. I just absolutely love Judaica. I feel like I should open up my own shop with just religious stuff. Like here, just do a whole section. Oh, I don't think we could split them up, but I could just put a bunch of Judaica up, in the buy it nows. Thanks, Kitty. You got that one. Michelle was not here to fight for that one. Congratulations, friend. It's amazing. Yeah, cloth napkins would be really nice. It's just so pretty. We get a lot of stuff like that here. So I figured, you know what? I kind of have an upper hand, about it because I don't think a lot of people have Judaica stuff, So, yeah. Well, she wasn't here. It's okay. She knew that she risked that. She said it. She had said, if I win it, unless someone bids against it or something like that. Yeah, shalom. It was meant for you. So these beautiful striations, this is onyx. And it's an elephant with this trunk up, and it's carved. He has a nice shiny butt, nice legs. He's looking good. No chips or cracks. Usually these are really scuffed up pretty bad, but he's actually a really good condition. Yep. I'm going to start him for only $12. An onyx piece. Very nice stone carving. Love all the colors in there. You got olive green. You got your tans, your yellow. Nice brown right there. Shalom. Amazing little figurine. These are getting harder and harder to find like that. They're really marking things up way too high at the store. Nice butt, nice legs. Yeah, I've got it all. Thank you guys for looking at him. Let me sit back a bit. What is going on with me? Sitting weird. I'm just slipping off. Okay. I have these chopstick holders that are really cool. They're antique. I had to start them at 40. Sorry, y'all, but they were small, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring them to the show. So here's one of them. They're chopstick holders. You could put something else here. I don't know what. Probably the way you rest the chopsticks on them. I don't know. There's one. There's no chips or cracks. I rescued them before they got crazy. And here's the other one. Very unique and very, very difficult to find. There's only a pair that I saw that sold on that Sea website for a lot of money. I cannot find them anywhere else. Okay, I'm going to start them for 40 if that's your jam, if that's something that you need in your life. They are nice. These are serious, luxurious chinoiserie. That's what we call it, chinoiserie. I thought they were great. I was going to show you guys before I listed them. Oh. Right, Jen? It's basically everything I want in my house. Basically. Thanks, Blondie's Baubles. They are pretty amazing. They're all hand painted too. I have nice things. I just don't know when to bring them. So I said I'm going to do that for Saturday show. Congratulations, friend. I think you'll really enjoy these. They're in amazing condition. Like fantastic. I'll put these away. I am going to do a chinoiserie show soon too, because somebody did request that. And I do have a lot of really good stuff. I'll be on my way to Outer Banks. Congratulations, friend. North Carolina. So that will be fun. Yeah, that will be fun. Is it all listed? Yeah, for Saturday. Yeah, most of it. I think I'm just missing like 5 or 6 more things that I want to add. You know how Danny loves my Batosis, right? Danny Fabro. I was surprised. I wasn't that surprised, but I got a pre-bid on my Batosi ashtray from Andy, and Andy does love Mid-Century, and I thought that was so nice of him, So most of it is listed. There's one Batosi, I think the most expensive thing, for $2.95, but it's so huge. It's like the biggest Batosi I've ever found in my life. I know it. That's a good one. And there's a little bit of a chip. You guys, I'm about to get aggressive. You ready? Wha-bam. It's not really a weapon. It's a machete, pinch pottery machete. Okay, so all you have to do is click on my name up here. And once you click on that, tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. I think it'll lead you to my profile, and then it should say live. And once you click on live, you'll see my shows scheduled for tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday will be kind of fun because I don't have to list anything. It's going to be a mystery show here. So I'm going to pull items, but then I'm going to show a lot of art on Sunday because I have to try to start selling some art. Oh, you had to go out? She had to go out and come back in. Okay. Unless you have like another device, maybe. I'm about to get aggressive. No, this is a machete, but it's pinch pottery. I would not use this to cut cheese or cut cheese. Literally cut cheese. Excuse me, I'm burping again. Because it's bisque and it's not glazed, so I don't think it's food safe. It's mainly decorative. So it's a good man cave gift. Man cave. Yeah, you put it in the man cave. Find her thumbnail for Saturday. Yeah, it says right at home. It's a play on words. WRIGHT, right at home. All right, I'm going to start this at $12. I've never found. Yeah, I said cut cheese and then I stopped myself. I mean, you could use this end to cut the cheese because it's glazed, but sorry, every time my alarm goes off, I don't know if you guys can hear me. It probably cuts out. But yeah, it's not sharp or anything. I'm cutting myself. See, it's not sharp, but if you press hard enough, you'll get like that. I know! Frank Lloyd Wright's style. Thank you guys for looking at my pinch pottery. I don't know why I have that. I was cutting my hand. I have some more stuff coming. If there's anything that I ran, now is your chance to let me know if you want me to show it again or rerun it, y'all. Because we're getting down to the wire. Let's see. I'm grabbing these little elephants. Why did I not put them in order? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I had a thing for elephants tonight. I had like 7,000 elephants. We're going to the tour of Frank Lloyd Wright. Hopefully I've never been. I really need to. I think Laura Caldwell did. I think she did a video on there. You'll have to let me know how that goes or take photos or something. That is cool. Right, let me pull this guy up. Move to stage. He is a Glass Menagerie elephant hand-blown, frosted ears, clear body elephant figurine. He's hand-blown. He's in really great shape. No chips, no cracks. Isn't he so beautiful? I think he's really great. And I'm going to run him for only $12. I would like to have a Glass Menagerie someday. My mother did, but she collected like the things like the swan crystal. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. That would be a good place to film a video. and I will shout you out. Tanya with the vintage vibe recommended for us to go. I do want to go to Dolly's museum. I think that's in St. Petersburg, maybe. Yeah, I would shout you out. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. I have this guy. I don't know why. He's a beaver. I started him for only $1. He's a Franklin Mint beaver. He's really cute. I found him amongst a lot of other forest friends or friends. And we started him for just $1. He's really cute. He's not written, but he used to have a house, and you could put him in the house. But I didn't get the house. I just got the figurine. He's just doing beaver things with his log or whatever. He's like, I'm gonna eat this. It's really cute. It's really cute. It's really yummy. Can you tell I'm tired? I've been tired since the beginning of the show. Why nobody wanted me? That's no problem. It's right, Teresa. I've been tired. I'm always tired. There's not enough time in the day. Okay, you guys, these are antique sheep. Wait, there's something about them. Hold on, let me find them. Oh yeah, okay. So these can go for quite high online. I started them at 20 for that reason. They're a pair of vintage Staffordshire lambs. They're what is this word called? Fret? Yeah, glass. That gives you that texture. And they're hand painted, and they're side by side. They're so cute. No chips or cracks, surprisingly. That's the back of them. And they're really well made. Over time, the fret has become a little brownish, very little, like tan, but I bet you when they were first made, they were probably white. I wouldn't take, or maybe even cream, but I wouldn't take like a toothbrush to it, because one time I was cleaning something with fret and the fret came off, so don't do it. All right, that's starting for 20 for the pair. Fret, yeah, fret, sorry. I'm saying fret. Don't you fret. It's fret. No, it's fret. Yeah. Oh my gosh, did I spell fret? I think I spelled it fret too on the listing. Oh, shoot. Oh, whatever. I knew what I was talking about. But that's a really good deal on them. If you like, pasture friends. Yeah, but thank you for correcting me, because I would go around saying it still. I would. See, at least you're nice about it. People are so mean, like online, they will like yell at me. Like, do you guys remember the horse bridle thing that I had with the Scottish thistle on it? If you go on my reel on Facebook and just read the comments, some lady like ripped me about it. Like, how can you call it a bottle opener? Obviously, it's a horse bridle thing. Everyone knows that. And she's going on and on. And I was like, oh, I don't know that because I live by the beach and I see dolphins, not horses. I mean, obviously, I was being obnoxious. I don't really mean it in a snobby way. It's just, I had to shut her down. Just like to watch glass blowing shows, so knew the word. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, people are nasty, some of them. Very little amount of people are nasty to me, and I think it has to do with either jealousy or just boredom. But I do the wall of shame thing. I don't know if you guys know about that. But every time someone's real nasty to me, I blurt out their names. I blur out their names because I don't want anyone to say anything or do anything. And then I usually delete their comment, and then I post it on every social media platform that I have, and then I go hashtag wall of shame, which can be rude, but hey, they were rude first. Okay, so this is built up floral detail with porcelain, clay maybe? No, it looks like porcelain. Ceramic in really great shape, little trinket dish, very dainty. All right, let's see what I have it for. Oh, thank you so much, Tanya. I think I will definitely go. We're always looking for new places. All right, I'm going to start this at only 15. There's no chips or corks. There's no chips or cracks. Some people are just naturally horses. Yeah. And I don't mean, I've never meant for my channel to be an educating channel. it's just, if I know something, I'm going to tell people, but people take it as, oh, she's educating, which is fine if that's how they feel. I am a teacher, I'm a nurse teacher. So it just naturally comes around, And so some people get so power trippy because I'm younger than them, maybe some of them, and they'll be like, "Oh, what do you know?" They just go on, and they're looking for details in my videos to call me out on them. And it's fine. You can correct me. It's just the rude thing. And another thing is just, like I tell them, like basically our channel is a vlogging thing. We're taking you shopping with us, and I'm just telling you things that are in my head. So I'm not really a teaching channel, but if you learn something out of it, great. If you're a collector, but sometimes I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. So just kindly correct me instead of yelling at me, or power tripping. Like, calm down. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. It's okay. I guess it's come with the territory, the way people treat people on social media. All right, guys. So I'm going to do this. You're going to get all 3 of these elephants. They're all hand painted. I think there might have been maybe ivory, or they thought it was ivory and they yanked out their tusks. So there's the big one. Here's the medium one. So you could put toothpicks in. Yeah, Katie, I remember that. That is awesome. And you scored on the mug. You got that really cool thing. I knew you'd get it too. I was like, oh my gosh, there it is. She's looking for it. She's looking for that one. It was so meant for you that I rated her. Because I have some, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like what you're looking for. And then you'll get the cute little one too. So you're going to get a family of 3 elephants. I think you, right? Katie, I think so. Oh, it was another one. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Nicole, I have that one. I know exactly which one you have it too. Yeah, I know exactly which one that is. So you're going to get all 3 of the elephants for $12, and that is going. I love Mara mugs. I have to list the ones that I got. Thank you, Brand New Day. I bought them at full retail, but that's okay. I'll just start them for, like $20. And I think I paid $24 each one. $24, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, are you from Michigan? I love Michigan. I used to visit a guy in Royal Oak for 10 years. No, for 6 years until he moved to Reno. Congratulations. That one is yours, friend. Your name, the name of your screen name matches these because they're very amazing. They're so awesome. It's like a brand new day. It's sunshiny. I had the elephant one too that kind of matches them if you're interested in that. Oh, it's been a fun ride so far, y'all. We've got, I think, 2 more things to run. And then, let me show you, I'll just show you these. They're kind of like the Santas, but they're the snowmen. So let me just grab them. Okay. And put them to stage. Okay. I had back-to-back strokes in November 2020, and so my screen name is quite literally. Aw. Well, there you go. Oh my gosh. It's funny you say that, because Adam feels the same way too, because when he had his double hip surgery, he felt like he had a new lease on life. So he now he works out all the time, he does whatever, because he tells me, it's like, I feel like a brand new person. Yes, every day. Aw. It is so sweet. What did I do? Oh, I forgot what I was doing. See? I love y'all. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, the snowman. Okay, so they're quite vintage. Oh, he had something called avascular necrosis. And it's crazy, but it does happen to people in their 30s and early 40s. They don't know why it happens, but it does. It can happen where literally your hips are rotting. They don't know what's going on with the bones, but they know that they have to get it out, because if they don't get those hips out and replace them, they will be permanently damaged and they will be in permanent pain and in a wheelchair for life. So he was 2 days. 2 days. Yeah, there was like 2 or 3 days the doctor said 2 or 3 days he would have been in a wheelchair permanently. Because most people that go in for this, they go in because they're in excruciating pain and cannot walk. And now, when I met Adam, he couldn't spread his legs more than, he couldn't spread his legs at all. Like, he was walking very straight. And I said, something is wrong. So, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, definitely. I think because he was a gymnast, you know what I mean? And they thought that might have been it because he, hurt his bones a lot. I have no idea. But it was just so awful. But once he did the surgery, they went in through the anterior, which is the best way to do with surgeries now. So you're going to get 5 of these. Sorry. There's a little bit of, let me just say this real quick because there's a pre-bid on it. There's some paint wear on it, but a little Sharpie marker will do the trick. See, there's some paint wear, but no issues with the wood. But yeah, once he did the surgery, within 2 weeks through the anterior approach, he was a brand new man. Brand new man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad too. That's why he is like that. That's why he goes thrifting with me all the time. Or he's always like, this whole road trip where we're going cross country from Fort Lauderdale to LA and stopping everywhere. He's so excited, and this is what I live for, was to find someone that we could do these fun things with. And he has even more reason to be excited with the new hip. So I could not be more jealous about you. Hey, you can come along. Come on, girl. More people, the better. All right, I'm going to run that for 12. I had the Santas too. I don't know if anyone was interested in the Santas. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, come on. I'm trying to get this other girl to come too. Oh, it's her name, Bree. Sheberg. It's Shiberg. She's a member on here because she's a big Jim Morrison fan, and we're going again because the guitarist was playing again. It was the reason we went the first time. Yeah, just live life, y'all. That's my thing. I'm not well, I have a lot of inflammation, so I'm like, with the celiac, I'm sick all the time. So I have to take advantage of the moments where I'm really feeling good. That's all yours, friend. You're going to get these really cute snowmen. They're adorable. Go while you can, yeah. It was the reason there's nothing better than having a partner to thrift with. Yes. I have a page on Facebook called Southeast Michigan Thrifting Addicts, and I advertise for every single resale occasion I can. Right. Yes, we just got back from California, Nicole, and now we're going back at the end of October to the Greek Theater to see the Doors play again. I'm very excited. But we're stopping everywhere on the way. Okay, guys, I have my most special thing. I waited to the last minute to run it because it's fantastic. It is Murano. Yeah, I am a little worried about my dad, but there's a lot of people around him that can help him, if anything, But yeah, he can come, but he won't travel around October when it might be a little cold wherever we're going. Oh, you did? I've never been to Idaho. So this is hand painted. It's got this beautiful glass up here. It's like crushed glass. It's brass. Brand new day. I was born in Monroe. Oh, whole family from there. What city, Michigan? That's awesome. No one's ever used it, y'all. It's in perfect condition. Wait, it gets better. Oh my. I have found this before and all the paint was worn and I still sold it. That's how precious it is. It's so sweet. Handmade, hand painted, made in Italy in Murano. So there you know for sure. All right, guys, I'm going to start it at 30. Oh, thank you guys for your pre-bids. Appreciate it. Was born in Mount Clemens and lived in Armada and Utica. Cool. Is it near Detroit? I've been to Michigan many times. Let's see. Ferndale. Let me think of all the places I've been to. Royal Oak, Ferndale, Rochester Hills, Detroit, Ann Arbor. Is that right? Ann Arbor? Yeah. Yeah. Hand painted in Murano. I forgot where I found this. Probably in an antique mall. Congratulations, Deja Vu. Thank you guys for your bids. That one is yours. It's coming to you. You're in Dearborn. All right. So did you guys want me to show you any of the things that I ran? Or did you want to offer anything on any of the things that I ran? Because I do take offers. I could show you the stuff. Like there's some things here. These are all things that didn't sell. I wasn't here for the whole show. Like I said, I'm looking for jewelry or trinket boxes, art glass of any kind, and vintage. Okay, so I'll show you some of the stuff I had. So, this is art glass birds on a bell. This was the most amazing thing I had besides the Murano. This is a birch. Oh, that's okay, Deja Vu. Oh, so this is one of his earlier works. If you look up his stuff, oh my gosh, it's a lot. But it was small and I wanted to bring it for the show. So, how much should I run it for? I think this one is 50, but it's worth about 100 something. Just look up the artist. It's spelled Burch. I can't tell you what website to go to, but it's Robert Burch. And there's no chips or cracks. The reason I brought it was it's small. Wait, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, I can, there's no chips or cracks except for the real occurring crackling that's happening. And it's signed. It's one of his early things. So I'm on a different screen, so I don't know what you said, but I'm going to run it for 50, but don't even worry. You do not have to bid on it. And that is going for 50. And then I have two little boxes. Oops, this Boyd's Bear sold. It should not be here. Oops. Let me move that. I have all sorts of like art glass signed perfume bottles. I should probably do a show where it's just art glass perfume bottles. No. But pretty fantastic piece. And then the other, I think, let's see, I have paperweight. I had one paperweight I could show you. No, I had three paperweight. 4. I'll show you them. Okay. Good night, Teresa. Thank you for staying out. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. The Bird Box Trinket Dish. Oh, yeah, I had several things like that. Let's see. I had this trinket dish. The red one. I have a red one. Let me see. Did it get sold? Trinket dish, red trinket dish. Oh, the this one, the cardinal bird. Is the little trinket box with the rose a Stafford? No, I just think it's a vintage one that somebody probably had, like, or was sold a long time ago. But it's not, like at a department store. But it's not marked, because it's too well made for it to be a project piece. I think it's pretty old. It has no issues, but the back of one petal has a little bit of, I don't know what that is. It's not a flea bite because it doesn't go through, like you can't see it. So it might just be a paint miss. I don't know. So I have that. The art glass, this one comes with a stand. This one I think I started at 40. That's Caithness, but it's the moon crystal one, which is a pretty collectible. Then I had the mirror ball. If anybody likes any of these, just holler. The mirrored ball. I had this one that I thought was really cool. Art glass. I had a little trinket dish. This is really a nice trinket box. This one I'm starting at, I forgot what I started at. I know I reduced the price on that one. You had that hand-carved one. Hand-carved. How much for the little trinket box with the birds? Oh, the plates with the birds. Oh, I can't find that. Trinket box with the birds? I don't think I have that. It's not a bird, it's a plate. It's right in front of you. Oh. This one? The rose. This one. I think I had this one for 15, which is a pretty good deal on that. These kind of sculptured plant flowers are going for like a bunch of money these days, especially in good shape. Pretty sure I had it at 15. I can run that one. Let me look around. Oh, I had the casket. I had reduced the price on this one to 12 because this one's really old. It has a little dent and then it has a crack starting here, but it doesn't affect anything. It's just very old, antique. And then I had this art glass bird. Pretty sure this one's a Murano. Yeah, they call it a casket when it looks like that. And I remember a viewer once told me, she's like, I am so happy that you know the word for that. Yeah, they're called caskets. I have a really nice large one for myself. The Murano bird I had for 20. Yeah, I had it for 20. And it's in perfect condition. If you want it, I can run it. This one, right? Yeah, he's like opaline. He's just perfect. With his little eyeballs. Sorry for the nails, y'all. I'm going to fix that anytime soon. Sometime soon. I don't know when. They are cute. I'm going to run it just in case anyone likes it. I showed it very early on. I think it was like my second thing that I showed, just in case anyone likes it. And then I had a mosaic tile. I could show you that mosaic tile box you can use as a trinket box. And then I had a submerso. You have the most beautiful treasures. I love lady. I love each and everything that you're showing, but unfortunately I'm a reseller and you're really close. I understand. Look forward to getting a treasure that I purchased. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I get it. Believe me. As a reseller myself. Oh, thank you. I just thrifted it. I had this one also, but I had this at 40. Yeah. All right, guys. So I think we are all done. I'm going to give you a follow. Oh, yeah. Let me make sure I'm following you. All right. Followed. Pam. Is it okay if I call you Pam? It's going to be Pam. Or Pamela. Awesome. Jim Morrison's girlfriend's name, Pamela Corson. It was a fun night, Liz. I won't show you guys myself because I look crazy. Like I have like my hair up in a bun and I look insane. I'll look better tomorrow when I see you guys. Thank you for all your vids. I really appreciate it. If you're thinking on any of these items, just message me. All good. I have these items all the time. This is the main. Let me tell you guys a little bit about me if you're watching over on YouTube, Facebook, or here and you're new to me. This is my main live selling platform. I do sell on another platform, but it's only temporary because I could sell to France there and this and that. Once Knickknacks goes completely international, I'm probably just going to be here most of the time. I am on YouTube, same name, Jolie Flips Vintage. We are really increasing in subscribers. We've got over 800 videos for you to binge watch. I'm working on another one for you guys for tomorrow. And then we normally post videos every Wednesday and Sunday. We also have a new channel. There's no videos yet, called Sunshine and Celiac. So if you know anyone who has celiac disease or they're gluten-free, dairy-free, peanut-free, shellfish-free, I'm all those things. So I'll be doing reviews of restaurants specifically in South Florida since I live here. So if you're vacationing here, and then elsewhere also, and reviews on other gluten-free foods that are packaged. And I'm on TikTok, same name. I have a group on Facebook called the Jolie Flips Thrifter Society. You might love it there. We help you identify stuff. We could also just chit chat. And then I have a Jolie Flips page also. And then I'm on Instagram. Lots of followers on Instagram. So come on over there. I post a lot of stuff there. Gluten-free, I plan on being live on knickknacks.net by that's really great. Oh my God, you're going to love it here. You'll have to hunt for that. Yeah. If you want to subscribe, there's a link in like any one of the platforms. If you go on Instagram, it's easier for you to find the link to my new channel because you can't find it right now because there's no videos. So if you go into my link tree, there's a link. And then we'll be posting soon. And that's it. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. And that's it. I love you guys. I used to talk text so often it picks up the TV or other things or it spells everything wrong. It's okay. I get it. I always have to correct the word knickknacks because it spells it that way too. Thank you so much, Tanya. I appreciate you, and I appreciate Katie and everyone that was in here. Pam, I'll see you guys soon. And Nicole, I love you guys so much. Let's raid someone. There's a lot of people on. I say we go to Senna Girl Vintage. She's got Fenton and Viking. I can't see the chat anymore, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.